What is up, everybody? You're very welcome along to another match day here on Anfield Agenda, and we're proud to welcome along our new sponsors, Boyle Sports, to today's show as well. How are we, folks? The team news is in. I'll go through it in a couple of moments with you guys as well. Most importantly, though, this is it. This is the biggest game so far of the season for the Reds, away at the Etihad. That starting lineup from Klopp, if you haven't yet seen it, you're in for a treat, folks. The big four start, that is the breaking news. We'll get to it in a couple of moments. I hope they're all sitting well. I hope you're all relaxed and ready to go for what's set up to be an afternoon of football that hopefully we'll be talking about through the entire international break, but hopefully in a positive sense. Look, ladies and gentlemen, as always, wherever you are in the world, thank you for being with us today. I really appreciate your time. Give me your score predictions, give me your thoughts on the starting 11 and everything else in between. Wherever you're watching in the world, again, I'd love to know it in the chat. We love to know where Reds are watching, and of course, how are you feeling about today's game, because it makes me a little bit nervous. This is it. This is a big game. It's not a make or break. It's not a title decider, but if we can get the 3 points today, it'll certainly put us in a good position moving forward. Kylo said, how's the form? Good, mate. Yeah, I'm good. I'm excited. I've got a little few butterflies in the tummy, I'm not going to lie. There's loads of room in that tummy, though, as you can see, for a few butterflies. But yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Liz Golden's gone 4-1 to the Reds. Massive game today, Craig said. Jackie D gone for a 3-1 win. Brian Morrissey's gone 4-1. Wow, I love it, Brian. Love the positivity. 2-1 as well. Loads of positive Reds in there. 7-2. Wonder where you got that one from, mate. I'll never live that down, but it's alright. You know what? I'll take it on the chin, man. It's part of the fun, isn't it? Love from Kenya. How are you, Hassan? Lovely to see you in, buddy. Thank you very much. Matip is huge, said Daniel. Yes, look, shall we go through the starting 11 for the first time today, ladies and gentlemen? What do you reckon? Shall we have a little peruse at the starting 11? I'm not going to lie to you. Did it make me a little bit happy? Yeah, it did, in my little happy special place. Look, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the starting 11 for today's game. Here we go. Today's starting 11 in association with Boyle Sports. As you can see, Boyle Sports have a €10, £10 no-lose offer. If you lose, they'll give you back as a free bet. Link in the description. Right, in goal today for the Reds, Big Alisson is there. Thank goodness Ali is there. At right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. At left back, Andy I'm Too Good Robertson. Did you see, by the way, the wingman show between Robbo and Trent? If you haven't, check it out on Liverpool's IGTV. It's absolutely fantastic. Joe Gomez and Joel Matip, as expected, are at the heart of that Liverpool defence. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky. Don't mind our layout here. I'm not saying this is the formation that we're setting up in, because quite frankly, I'm as intrigued as everybody else to see how we go about this. But the midfield seems to be Jordan Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum, and I'm guessing Roberto Firmino in that attacking midfield role. Up front then, Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota, or Diogo's as we're all calling him now, and Mohamed Salah. On the bench today for the Reds, and remember, back to 3 substitutions. We did have the 5 options during the Champions League games, but back to 3 for today. Adrian, Milner, Keita, Jones, Origi, Shaqiri, and Nat Phillips. So look, ladies and gents, that is the Reds starting 11. We'll go through the Manchester City starting 11 in a few moments as well. How are we all feeling? I mean, the gaffer's gone balls out, let's be honest about it. He's gone as strong as he could, as attacking as he could. The pressing should be phenomenal from that group of 4 players, and I'm intrigued to see how we get on with it, because look, we've tried the system before that we've spoken about with mixed results, I think it's fair to say, but today I hope the lads are all on point, because a statement win today would be fantastic. Good to see Jota, don't you think, said King Charlie. Absolutely. It was going to be very difficult to figure out how to, I don't want to use the word drop because I don't like using that word, how to rotate Diogo Jota out of the team, because he's in phenomenal form. He had to start. Jersey boys very nervous. Mo said we will win, inshallah. I think that means by the grace of God or something like that, mate. Is that correct? Or I think I'm correct on that one. I've been learning, actually. I've been learning some stuff from our Muslim friends over the past few days, and I love to be educated on these type of things. So again, mate, welcome into everybody, wherever in the world you are. Adam Dunlop, lovely to see you in the chat as well, mate. Lil Joey said, Brain says 2-1 to Liverpool, Head says 2-0 to City. I can get where you're coming from, mate. Our record away at the Etihad in the Premier League hasn't been great. Obviously at the end of last season we had our backsides handed to us, but you know, we were a bit busy celebrating winning the Premier League title. Would I take a draw? It's a good question, Benjamin, and it's one that myself and Connor often discuss when we're looking ahead to games. I think, mate, it will come in how the draw comes about. So let's say, for instance, the Reds were 2-0 up and we got pegged back to 2-2. It would feel like a bit of a loss. But if it was the other way around, you'd probably have a bit of a, for want of a better phrase here, pep in your step at the end of the game. So yeah, it depends how the draw came about. But in theory, a draw isn't the end of the world. Melly's going 2-1 to Liverpool. Craig, your predicted score? I went for a 1-1 draw, but I could easily have changed that to a 2-2 draw. I think a score draw is what I would predict if I had to put money on it. And look, I did have my little bet with the guys from Boyle Sports during the week, myself and Leon. We talked to you guys about the Opta stats that are available on their site. The €10 bet that I put on, as you can see in their special offer, I put on €10 on Sadio Mane to have over 1.5 shots on target, and that was 17-10. So if that wins, I get my €27. If it doesn't win, I'll get my €10 free bet. Anyway, if you guys fancy that, again, there's a link in the description. What else have we got? You're a good man, Craig. Thank you, buddy. Lovely to see you all in. 2-0 to Liverpool, said Rayan. 3-3 draw, said Fahim, and he doesn't know why. I mean, sometimes, mate, logic goes out the window in these type of things. I get you. Love from Scotland, said Chicken Boy. That's a class name, Chicken Boy. Straight, simple, to the point, mate. I like it. Daniel's gone for a 3-1 again to the Reds. Hopefully 4-2-2-2. It's very difficult to say 4-2-2-2. Especially, I don't like saying 2. It gives me flashback in the 7-2 when I start talking about 2. This is my first watch-along, said Ali Rapp. Lovely to have you in, mate. I hope you enjoy it. Welcome. Great to have you with us. John Secker's going 4-2 to Liverpool. Jota to score twice. I like that one as well. WFM. To anyone that is with us for the first time, WFM, WFM, WFM to you all. It is the motto here on Anfield Agenda, and it is the channel's, I suppose, go-to move. WFM to each and every one of you, wherever you are in the world. Joanne Fisher, as always, it's not a live Anfield Agenda. Watch along without Joanne's on-set super sticker. Thank you, Joanne. And look, if you guys want access to the emojis that you see Liz putting into the stream there, John putting into the stream there, you can become a member of Anfield Agenda FC. Click the blue join button if you want to become a member. It's $4.99 a month. You get the emojis. You get the use of the Anfield Agenda badge beside your name. Most importantly, you get access to our Discord group as well. But yeah, I want to see those emojis throughout the game, folks. So if Diogo Jota scores, get on Crosby's ass to tell him to get a Diogo Jota emoji sorted. We've got Kloppo ones, we've got Van Dijk ones, a Craig's bald head one. My favourite one's the C Senor one, and I'm hoping Bobby bags one today and we get to see that beautiful C Senor on the screen. Do I know where Takumi is? Actually, it's a good shout, Jake. I didn't even... Do you know what? In my excitement of seeing the starting 11, I didn't even think about that. So it's a good shout now. I don't know. I've no idea, mate, if he's picked up something, if he has a knock, if he felt a twinge. I'm sure that news will come to us soon, but it's a good spot, mate. Well played. Did I find the picture of the troll? I didn't, but Connor did find the picture, yes. So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, I made a promise a long time ago that when the channel gets to 100,000 subscribers that I will get my favourite ever trolling comment tattooed. And I went looking for it and I'd lost it, but Connor, being the hero that he is, found the comment. So again, there's going to be some bad language involved in what I'm about to say, so if you're of a sensitive nature, you don't like swearing, heads up. So this is what I promise to get tattooed if and when we hit 100k. I'm not going to give the gentleman's name because it's not fair of me to say that. So this is what he said. I've no idea what it was in relation to, by the way. He said, "Fuck you, bitch. You want the team not to lose. Ugly ass. Every team lose. So calm down, motherfucker. Big foreheads. What the fuck, man." That's my favourite trolling comment ever, because it's just rambling nonsense, talking about God knows what. And I promise, if and when we hit 100k, I'll get that tattooed exactly as it appears, with his little logo and all beside it, onto probably my ass, if I'm being honest about it. Taki's got to make it here. I think he will. I think he will, mate, but look, it might take time. I mean, we wrote a lot of players off over the years far too soon, but yeah, it'll be an incredible tattoo, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. And that comment came in actually when we were about, I'd say we were less than 10k when that comment came in. And it's always stuck with me. I don't know why. I get trolled a lot, as you can probably imagine. But that one stuck with me. And it's always made me smile. And if we ever get to 100k, I promise you I'll see it through. Salah to score, Firmino to get an assist. Shall we run through the Manchester City side one time for anyone that cares out there? I mean, hopefully they're just going to be cannon fodder today, but fingers crossed. So Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker, Ruben Dias, Aymeric Laporte, João Cancelo, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Ilkay Gundogan, Ferran Torres, Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling are the Manchester City starting 11 today, folks. Wilfred Long said, "Hi Craig, great show, keep up the good work." Thank you, mate, pleasure to have you with us. What else we got? We'll be happy with a tie today, said Billy Forrest. Quality, that, said Jordan Smith. It's mate, it's some of the words are even misspelled, so me reading it out probably doesn't give you the full flavour of exactly how shit it is. But I'll bring it up. I'll get the image up in a late night agenda one night and show you guys the exact way it's written out. What do the latest on FSG? Ali, are you talking about the potential investment of 20-25% from Red Ball acquisitions? Nothing new to report. Well, I did a little segment on it last night, buddy. But yeah, nothing new to report. 20 minutes to go, folks, till kick-off. 20 minutes to go. Again, don't forget, if you want to head over to Boyle Sports, they have a special offer at the minute. Bet £10 or €10 on the game. If your bet loses on any single, they will give you that back as a free bet. And of course, anyone that does want to have a look, begambleaware.org is there for your tools for responsible gambling and stuff like that as well. How is Jota always fully fit? Because the man's a machine, mate. He's a machine! The lineup looks fabulous. Let's see it in the game, said Folad. Love from Scotland. Thank you very much, Ibrar. Love right back to you, buddy. What have we got viewing now? We're already nearly up to 1,000 live in the chat and we're still 20 minutes away from kick-off. Folks, if you're enjoying the stream, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Hopefully we can go past 57k today and we're on the road to 60. It's great. I cannot believe how far we're coming. Can I be a moderator, said Jackie D. I think, again, as I said, buddy, we're all right for the minute. I mean, John is in charge. John Hamilton's our chief moderator. But I think we should have enough. But again, appreciate it, mate. And don't take it personally. If and when we do need them, as I said, there was a couple of people I had promised it to. Craig, where are you from, bud? I am originally from Dublin, mate, but now I live in the southeast. I live in Wexford. I'm not sure if you're Irish or how good your geography is. I move about an hour southeast. I feel attack will have to be the best form of defence in this game, said Alex Rodriguez. I love that, mate. I mean, I hope it's an open attacking game. I really do. Yusuf, how are you, buddy? Yusuf's in the chat as well. Rodders is in. Who do I think will score? Asks Luke Gray. Do you know, Luke, I'm not somebody that really minds who scores, but I want Bobby. I mean, call me sentimental, but I want Bobby to get on the score sheet today. I haven't liked some of the stuff that's been heading Bobby's way from some so-called Reds. I'm with the gaffer on this one. If you don't recognise what Bobby does, give up. So I'd love Bobby to score today. Rick Maddock 1985, thank you very much. That's the strongest possible side. That I'm happy with it. Just hope we don't throw in the towel the same way we did here last season. His prediction is a 2-1 win for the Reds. And again, Rick, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Am I in Bray? No, but I grew up about 3 miles away from Bray. About 3 miles, mate. Bray, I was the next town. I was the last town in Dublin, and Bray was the first town in Wicklow. So I was, right beside it. What have we got? Brendan, how are you, mate? Welcome. Lovely to see you on as well. Ethan's Corner's in the house. Fantastic 4, Melvin. I like that one. Ali Khan said, what's the score prediction? Still 1-1. 1-1 or 2-2. I just think a score draw, Ali, is where I feel... like a lot of people, my head says probably a score draw. My heart, of course, is going all places here. 5-0, 4-0 to the Reds. Subs bench today. I'll go through it in a couple of minutes with Jesh. Actually, do you know what? We'll bring up the starting 11 for those who are coming in a little bit late. So look, as you can see, Allison in goal today. Trent at right back. Robbo at left back. Gomez and Matip centre back pairing for today's game. It's looking like it's going to be Jordan Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum and Roberto Firmino in the midfield positions. Sadio Mane left hand side of attack at our guest. Diogo Jota through the centre and Salah on the right. Then on the bench today for the Reds, Adrian, Milner, Keita, Jones, Origi, Shaqiri and Nat Phillips. That's the starting 11 and the substitutes bench today. Then the Raging Time Lords going 3-1 City. Nico's in. How are you, Nico? Lovely to see you in as always, mate. No Minamino, mate, and I'm as surprised as anyone. Somebody pointed it out to me earlier on, actually, not even on the bench. Maybe the manager will spread a little bit of information on this one when he talks to the Sky Sports lads. I don't know. 2-1 Liverpool. Bobby off a set piece, said Colt. Bradley said, do you have any pre-match superstitions? Loving the super red shirt, by the way, you're wearing. Keep up the great content. Sort of. Like, I shave my head last thing before I come in and set up for the stream. I wouldn't call them superstitions or stuff, but I do have a routine that I go through. Now look, like anybody that's on the spectrum, routine plays a big part of my life, and same with my son. So anyone out there that is on the autism spectrum, anything like that, you know that routine is important. So routine's a massive part of my life anyway. But yeah, I do have certain things I do, but I wouldn't call them superstitions really. Putting Firmino in behind the forwards is genius, said Josh Kovinich. I hope I pronounced that correctly, buddy. Taki will be loaned to Dortmund. Again, there was a few people talking about that. I honestly have no idea. I hope he's not. I hope he stays. But again, I want what's best for the club. I want what's best for the players. I want what's best for the group as a whole. 2-1 to Mr. Snowman to Liverpool. Big Dino, said 2-1 Manchester, 2-1 to Liverpool. Goal by Jota and Salah. Liam said, do I think it should be 4-2-2-2? I don't know, mate. 4-2-3-1, 4-2-1-3. Sometimes I think as fans we get a little bit too caught up in formations. We've seen a lot of times that Liverpool's attackers can be fluid in their movement. So sometimes we may see Sadio drop deep. Sometimes we may see Bobby drop deep. Other times we may see Sadio and Salah switch sides. Again, I wouldn't get caught up in the formation too much. It's more about how well the team settles into the game. That's what I'd be looking for here. Anyone for a Fulham Panenka today? I believe I still haven't seen that penalty. Connor couldn't believe me either. Now I know that Lookman missed the Panenka, but I haven't seen it yet. You're my favourite Baldy, said Harry Price. Again, I'd say this consistently. Joe Rogan should be your favourite Baldy. I will happily take second place. Who do I want to score? Bobby. Other than that, I don't mind who scores. I'm all about us just hopefully getting the points. That's the most important thing to me. Can you give a shout out to my mate Philip Myas? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Maybe it's Myas. But hello Philip, lovely to have you with us. I'm from Ballinasloe, County Galway. Love your content. Wow, thank you. Love to have more Irish people in the chat as well. Love to know where everybody's watching from. Fran's in the house. Fran, how are you, my friend? John Conway, thank you for the super chat. Said, good afternoon, Craig. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 3, WFM. WFM right back to you, John. You're my favourite YouTuber, said Danny Dog. Oh, that's weird. Still thinking of myself as, I suppose, a YouTuber is weird. I'm not going to lie, because I feel too old to be a YouTuber. But, you know, if anyone enjoys what we do, I'll always take that. Don't want to see VAR, said Foden Productions. I'm right with you. As I said all along, I want this game to be decided by the players on the pitch. Whether that be a win for us or however it might play out. I just hope we're not talking about another contentious, ridiculous decision at the end of this game. Reed Daniel, how are you, mate? Welcome. I'm watching from Lincolnshire, said Liam Hughes. Watching from Sweden as well, said Edvin. Lovely to have you in. USA behind the paywall, said Henry Bateman. I don't know what that means, but hello. I mean, you're not behind a paywall with us, mate, because all of our content is absolutely free. Big up the red, said Michael. Bevan, lovely to see you in. Loads of familiar names here, and I genuinely love seeing the same people coming back in. Obviously we welcome in new members as well. Russ Mays, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. I think you've renewed your membership though, Russ. You're a long time member, so welcome back, Russ. What else have we got? VAR, yeah, Logan, I'm with you. VAR, look, did you see the incident with Bamford? I spoke about this on last night's stream. That to me was an absolute disgrace of the highest order. County Tyrone's in the house with Sean McConnon. How are you, Sean? Lovely to have you in, my friend. Zach, do I remember you? I do, Zach. Welcome in. Will you show the game? No, mate, I won't. I mean, I'd love to, of course, but, you know, we do respect the copyright rules here, and what will happen is I'll just give you some alternative match commentary and a bit of a hopefully a laugh along the way as well. Scotland, Scotty's in the house. How are you, Scotty? Always a pleasure to have you in. South Wales, Danny Morton as well. Brilliant. I love it. Jamaica. There's always somebody from Jamaica that pops in just to make me jealous. God, I'd love to be over in Jamaica now. I really would. Tactics Masters going for a 3-1 with a Bobby hat-trick. Hi from Ireland. Keen Joanne's in the house, of course. Jackie D. Rudra's in. How are you, Rudra? Thank you for becoming a member as well. Of course, you're a member a long time because you've got the gold badge. Warsaw's in the house. Poland. Prince, how are you? Wow, trying to keep up with as much as I can, folks, but it's getting busier and busier here on Anfield Agenda, and I'll try and get through as many of your comments as I can. Look, as you can see, we've taken on board a sponsor, Boyle Sports, and we're proud to be working with Boyle Sports because of their dedication to responsible gambling as well. And they do have a special offer on today, as I spoke about before. Let's combine this with the starting 11. As you can see, Boyle Sports have a special offer on today's game only. Get across to Boyle Sports, use the link in the description, place £10 or €10 bet on any single market on today's game, and if that bet loses, they'll give you back your tenner as a free bet. So how's that? And look, Alisson in goal today, Trent at right right back, Matip, Gomez and Robbo at left. Midfield trio, Fabinho, Jordan Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum, Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah. And then on the bench for the Reds today, Adrian, Milner, Keita, Jones, Origi, Shaqiri and Phillips. And as pointed out to us, there's no Takumi Minamino on the bench today. Also important to point out as well that today's game is 3 substitutes only, unlike the European games where we've had 5 substitutes available. And of course today's match referee is Craig Pawson. Hopefully my namesake doesn't screw us. Watching from Antigua. Oh mate, the jealousy that's flowing through my body right now. Antigua, Jamaica. Wow, lucky people. Well done for the sponsor, mate, said Joe the Masher. Thank you, mate. I mean, we've had a few offers since the channel's been launched about sponsorship. Some from betting companies, some not. And it was just about finding the company with the right fit. And as soon as we spoke to Boyle Sports, they said, look, we don't want to impact your content in any way. You fit us in around your content however you see fit, and we'll leave it to it. And you know what? We couldn't ask for a better partner. So look, I understand some people are anti-gambling, and I get and I respect that stance 100%. But I'm going to try and push Anfield Agenda onto the next level. To do so, obviously, as you can understand, it ain't cheap. So you need to get certain equipment and stuff. And as much as we've been saving ourselves, having a sponsor on board is it's pushing us on. And look, if you want us to do well, you'll be happy for us. And I hope that you are, because we're certainly very happy. We're happy for us all. But most importantly, who gives a shit about anything else today? Today is about 3 points. That's the most important thing. Kempo said, big up LFC from Jamaica. Oh, the jealousy, mate. The jealousy right now. Another one from Jamaica as well. Stop it. Somebody's telling some porkies. Here. Belfast, County Antrim. Sean, no joke. My favourite place to take a weekend away with my wife in Ireland is Belfast. Any chance we get, we're up to Belfast, mate. We usually stay in the Queen's University area of Belfast. It's a beautiful place, man. I love Belfast so much. That's one of the places we want to do an Anfield Agenda meet up when all this madness is over. Zimbabwe's in the house as well. Lovely to see, mate. Welcome in. I got the sweets ready, said Logan. Well played. I like your videos. You're the best at Nasheen. Thank you, Nasheen. Lovely to have you with us. Again, folks, don't forget, keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. And yeah, still time for you to get over to Boyle Sports for your risk-free bet if you haven't done so already. Wicklow, just down the road, mate. Could probably hit you with a stone. You're so close. Arklow, the next town over from me, is the first town in Wicklow. Dublin's in the house. I'm from Gorey, said John Joe. Nice one, mate. Welcome. Lovely to see you in. I hope you enjoy our lovely town as much as I do. Ready for the banter, said Mirak. Oh, the banter will be 90, shall we say. North Korea. Oh, is that you, Kim? How are you, mate? Not genuinely, there was someone that says hello from North Korea. I'm not buying that one though, mate. Sorry. Ohio's in the house with Malcolm. How are we, mate? Lovely to see you in. Logan, you're from Arklow. I think I remember you saying that to me before, buddy. Again, just down the road, mate. Very close. Florida with Liz. Oh, Liz. Florida, the place that I want to move to. The place that I hope I can run Anfield Agenda from down the line. If all goes well in my life, folks, myself and our family will move over to the beautiful sunshine state of Florida and run Anfield Agenda from there. That's always been the plan, Liz. Phoenix is ready for you, said Dara. Lovely to have you in, Dara, and I hope everything's okay, mate. I know that you were a little bit worried, shall we say, about the goings on, and I hope you're all alright, mate, and lots of love to Dara as always. Delhi's in the house with Pranav. How are you, my friend? Lovely to see you in. London, one of my favourite cities as well. Love going over to London, although it's very busy, and it frightens the shit out of me, it being that busy, because, you know, yeah, with my anxiety and stuff, I don't do busy well, but it's a great place to go out and visit people, and yeah, I went to the Spurs game there in January, which was good fun. South Africa, loads of South African copites in the house. Always love to chat to our South African friends as well. All our friends from India. We had a couple of Skype calls with the South African Supporters Club, or South African copites, I should say, excuse me. We had a supporters club, the Pune Supporters Club from India as well. We did a Skype call with. Lovely to have you guys with us. Rahini. Oh, mate, I've got it's been a while since I've been in Raheny, but the Concord Lounge, is that still a place in Raheny, mate? I mean, this will tell you how old I am, but do you remember I told you guys a story about how I became a Liverpool fan, and it was my parents had a dinner party. It was actually Raheny that we were in for that one, mate. That's so Raheny is responsible for me supporting Liverpool. There you go. Hello to everyone else that's coming in. What else we got? 5 minutes to kick off. Absolutely. Look, ladies and gentlemen, last time I go through the starting 11 before the game kicks off today. And again, this is your last chance to get over to Boyle Sports and get that risk-free bet on. So if you haven't got over, there's still time to do so. Bet a tenner, and if your bet loses on any single, they'll give you 10 quid as a refunded free bet. And again, begambleaware.org is there for responsible gaming tools or gambling tools. Right, Alisson is in goal today for the Reds. At right back, Trent. At left back, Robbo. No surprises there. The questions then were going to be who partners Joe Gomez at the centre of the defence. I always thought it was going to be Joe Matip, and that's what the gaffer has gone with. Again, it's very difficult to predict exactly how we're going to line up here, but we can confirm that this is the starting 11. Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum and Bobby Firmino in the centre of the midfield. Then it's Mane, Jota and Salah, and how exactly their front four lines up, we'll find out soon enough. Manchester City's team, I'll go through as well. So Manchester City have Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan, Torres, Jesus and Raheem Sterling. That's the Manchester City starting 11. So look, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax. I'm going to do my best to take you through the game today with some alternative match commentary, a little bit of fun along the way. As always, we won't be breaking copyright rules and we won't be showing any of the match. We will have a post-match show coming up as well, about 10 minutes after the game is over today, so you'll get your chance to share your match reactions and views on that one as well. So I look forward to seeing you over there. Right, predictions. Anyone who's putting a prediction or writing into the chat, please do make sure that you put the letter P or the word prediction after it, because we don't want people during the game thinking you're putting in fake scores or anything like that. But look, as always, have fun, enjoy the game, and let's hopefully cheer the Reds on to 3 points, although it's going to be a difficult one, there's no denying that. Right, 1,300 people in now just before kick-off, which is great. As you can see, folks, we're less than 200 away from 57k, so if you're enjoying the stream, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video. But most importantly, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and relax for a few hours, because there's enough serious shit going on in the world now that we can have a little bit of fun today. So look, we're moments away from kickoff here. Again, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Football HD, I'm really good, thank you, mate. Cork's in the house as well. Subscribe if you're new, said Mr. Crosby. And look, I'm going to switch things around now and get ready for the game. Right, here we go. Come on, you Reds. I suppose you should probably get the clock in already, shouldn't I? Right, I need a little drink before we kick off. We've still got a couple of minutes. I mean, players are still in their huddle. Craig Pawson, the match referee for today's game as well. Captain Jordan Henderson's just gone up now to the halfway line to do the coin toss, and I will of course give you information on that as and when. Want to give us a little shout out to our second channel, Mundo Sporto, as well, by the way, folks. If you want to join us for non-Liverpool watchalongs and stuff, we do those on our second channel. There's a link in the description to that as well, but it's just called Mundo Sporto. Louis Kelly said nerves kicking in. Yes, I've got butterflies in the tummy, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. Bob said first person I subscribed. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome in. Cam Vlogs is in the house as well. Lovely to see you, buddy. Players, of course, going to get round to the circle now and observe a moment's silence, I believe, as well. So we shall... I don't know, should I observe the moment with them? This is stuff I always find really awkward. I don't know what to do in these situations here. Because I have no audio coming through, and of course they're honouring the service and sacrifice of their armed forces. There you go. That's it's what the poppy appeal. There you go. I don't. This isn't my cup of tea. This is not my strong point. So I'll just sit back and talk you through what's going on in case you can't see it. Both managers now, Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, walking out with a wreath that's shaped like a poppy, walking out onto the pitch, obviously to lay it down as a mark of respect and remembrance. Elijah John 5 said, my butterflies have got butterflies. I get how you're feeling, mate. I do. I'm a United fans in the house as well. No Diet Coke, Craig. No, I don't. Today you've got me, mate. I've no Diet Coke because I don't want to upset what's already a nervous stomach, mate, with gas and fizz. So I'm going to stick to the water for this one. 2-2 draw, said Justin the Woods. Again, I'm talking over what's going on here, but I'm just aware that I don't like dead air. So I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. I'm just talking away here. Because I'm aware that there are people who can't see the game right now. So, you know, I'm trying to be everybody's eyes and ears as well. Would I rather beat Man United or Everton? I've said this before, for me, United, mate, but, you know, I can understand for anybody that grew up in the city of Liverpool that maybe, the bragging rights of the city, they want to beat Everton, but United would be the one I'd look out for. My prediction's a score draw for those that are asking. And again, my bet that I had with Boyle Sports, I used the Opta Stats over there, which is a great tool that they have on Boyle Sports. And I went over and I put my free 10 quid bet on, or my no risk 10 lose bet. 10 lose? I won't be losing that. My no risk 10 quid bet. I put on Sadio Mane to have over 1.5 shots on target. I think it was 17 to 10 if my memory serves correct. So it'd be 27 quid if Sadio manages 2 shots on target. My first time on your channel. I hope you enjoy it, mate. Thank you very much for being with us. Sharika, I believe your name is. Score prediction 2-1 to Liverpool, said Tom Ferguson. Baggers said you'll never walk alone. Lovely, mate. Right, we are ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we will have, obviously, a knee before the players kick off. And then I will start the clock and we'll get the game on the way. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Boyle Sports. This match, Watchalong, is brought to you in association with our new channel sponsor, Boyle Sports. There's a link in the description if you want to go over and sign up to Boyle Sports, any of their offers. But look, most importantly, sit back, relax, and let's have a bit of fun. Red's going to be kicking off, playing from right to left in the first half. Craig Pawson, the match referee today, and hopefully we have none of this VAR nonsense that has plagued the Premier League so far this season. Again, players just taking the knee now, and then we'll be underway at the Etihad. Come on, you red men. We're underway, ladies and gents. Ball goes back to Matip. He takes an early touch, does the decent thing, launches it long. Manchester City immediately head it back into the Liverpool half. Genie knocks it forward. It's a bit of head tennis so far. Salah brings it down. His cushion pass is intercepted by Cancelo, who launches it forward. The Reds win it straight back though. Jota looks like... At the moment, we're seeing Bobby Firmino through the centre. Jota looks like he's got room to roam. Salah seems to be on the right, Mane on the left. I'll talk you guys through this more as the game settles down a bit. Gomez goes out left-hand side now to Andy Robertson. Robbo launches one long. Diogo loses out the header, but it falls to Jordan Henderson. Hendo recycles it to Matip. Matip out right-hand side. Trent, little ball over the top. Firmino, Ederson, he goes around him, can't keep the ball in play. Linesman puts the flag up. I think to signal a goal kick. Good early opportunity there. I want to see if he was onside, because if he was... Hang on a look. He was onside. Oh, if he flicks that, you have to say Bobby could have done better with that, folks. He could have either rounded the keeper easier or flicked it across to one of our two forwards who would have had pretty much a tap in. But good attacking intent from the Reds. Salah now. Ball's won back by Manchester City, but Trent breaks for the second ball. Trent tries an early cross deep. Mane heads it down. Oh, just didn't fall to Firmino again. It's been a great start so far from the Reds, but again, it's 2 chances we've had early doors. We can't miss these opportunities. City now have the ball. They've worked it out to Raheem Sterling. Sterling's brought down by Diogo Jota. It'll be a free kick to Manchester City inside the Reds' half. 2 early opportunities there. Shows this Manchester City defence could be gotten at. City take the free kick quickly. They go backwards. They work the ball out left hand side. Cancelo can definitely be gotten at. Look at him. Get up, you clown. I hate these clowns trying to buy cheap free kicks like that when they know they're not getting to the ball. Get up, you dope. Anyway, throw into the Reds right hand side. Cancelo didn't get his cheap free kick that he tried to cheat his way to. Ball thrown in midfield. Sadio Mane spins. There was a little clip at his heels there. The referee pulls it back for a free kick. He tried to play an advantage. Well played, Sadio, as always. Hendo now. Hendo standing over the free kick. Feels like this game's going to be 100 miles an hour, folks. Ball sent long out right hand side. It's won by Manchester City. Second ball won by Rodri. He tries a ball up the line to De Bruyne. De Bruyne flicks it around to Gundogan. Ball ricochets out to Raheem Sterling. Back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne now to the Gundogan. Back to Kevin De Bruyne. Tries a ball through the centre. Liverpool smother it. Diogo Jota. Henderson. Mohamed Salah. Nice ball back to Henderson. Ball moving. Liverpool moving through the gears here. Firmino moves it out left hand side to Sadio Mane. Go on, Sadio, son. Go on. Sadio tries a little 1-2 with Salah. Salah loses the ball. Manchester City now try and play the way out. It's Gundogan. Again, they go out left to Raheem Sterling. Cancelo comes. He then goes back to Laporte. Again, nice ball through midfield from him to Gundogan. Gundogan out left hand side to Raheem Sterling. Matip comes across. Hendo comes to double up. Sterling, little reverse ball to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus now, ball across the box. Robbo does well. Passes it to Alisson. Alisson does well. Here we go. The Reds looking to play out from the back. This is the football we love. Ball to the centre now. Firmino. Salah. Men over on the left. Robertson's coming in. Get your head up, Robbo. Ball through. It's just a little bit over hit. Salah keeps it in near the corner flag. Firmino now. Jota comes deep. Firmino tries a shot. It ricochets. Ball breaks to Gini Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane. Ball back to Robertson. Gini Wijnaldum. It's a good start this from the Reds, but again, you want to capitalise from these positions. Joe Matip now. Back inside to El Capitan Jordan Henderson. Joe Gomez. Again, there's a lot of movement ahead of us. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far today. It's been one of the critiques I've had of this front three, particularly in the league, that we're not seeing enough movement, enough options ahead for the midfielders. Today, so far, I'm seeing that in spades. Jota seems to have freedom to roam everywhere. Matip to Salah. Salah now gets his head up. There's options left, there's options right. He goes right to Trent. Trent fires a ball into the middle. It's easily defended by City. De Bruyne then heads it back and City look to play their way out with Gundogan. Cancelo. Trent comes across. Cancelo cuts inside and goes past him. Ball now back with Ederson. That's interesting to see how far Liverpool allow City to come up before we go with the press. Laporte now for Manchester City. 5 minutes gone at the Etihad, still scoreless. If you are enjoying the stream, folks, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the stream as well. Still Laporte here for Manchester City. Ball rolled across the back. Again, pressure comes on. Kyle Walker now. He goes up the line but puts it straight out of play. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Robbo takes it quickly. Alright, cameraman, can we see the game, please? Thank you very much. Trent, ball up the line, looking for the run of Mohamed Salah. Ederson had come out, but Manchester City's defence does well, puts it out. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in, right-hand side. Good defending that from Laporte. Come on. Good start this from the Reds, but as always, as I said, you want to capitalise from a good start. Jota now. Trent. Matip. Back to Joe Gomez. Pressure comes on from City. Gomez plays a ball into midfield. Firmino does well, comes deep to pick it up. Matip. Trent does well, cushions it into Jota. Jota goes round the outside. Turns back. Salah now, edge of the penalty area. Cuts one way then the other. Goes past a couple of City defenders, looking for support. That's very strong. That's good defending from Laporte, to be fair, to brush Salah off the ball. Good strong centre back play. Sterling now, he tries a ball into midfield. Gomez gets there for the header first. City luckily get the ball out right hand side now and Kyle Walker goes on the run. Walker switches the ball across, but it's straight to Trent. Good defending Trent, well tracked back. Firmino to Jota. Jota, little ball over the top looking for Sadio Mane. Mane's looking at the flag. It did look like he came from an offside position. Yeah, I think the flag eventually goes up. Did look to me. I think Sadio Mane's moaning he wants it quicker, which is good to see. Good to see that they're talking to each other out there. They're communicating. Sadio has made the run. He wants it quicker. Good. He'll know next time. The time does go so quick, Bob. I absolutely agree with you, mate. It's flying along here. Laporte carries the ball out now for Manchester City. Bobby Firmino comes across with the press. They go back to the keeper. Come on, the Reds. Massive game this. Come on. Of course, it's only a massive game if we win it. If we draw or lose it, it's alright. It wasn't that important. Do you know what I mean? Hypocrisy will come into play here, folks. I won't lie to you. Laporte. Again, back across. Firmino comes to press. Now Manchester City go out right hand side to Walker, who goes back to his keeper. Good start for Liverpool, said Sufyan. Yes, it is. It's a very good start, but again, you want to capitalise on these good starts. Again, ball back with Ederson. He plays it out to Rodri. Rodri goes through the gears, plays it out to Raheem Sterling. Sterling now to Cancelo. Cuts back inside. Sterling carries his run on. Back to Rodri. Gundogan. Manchester City switch the ball across to this right hand side again to Kyle Walker, who has some space to run into. Walker back inside to De Bruyne. Henderson comes back and gets to him. Now Firmino, get your head up. Have a look for the runners. Gives it to Sadio Mane. Mane turns one way, then cuts back inside to Henderson. Man on, Hendo, man on. Oh, well done. Well done, Genie. Just about keeps the ball in play. Robbo. Ball up the line. There's nobody there. He played into a blind area, but it goes all the way through to Ederson. 9 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester City 0, Liverpool 0 here. You'd have to say it's the Reds that started better, but, you know, that isn't worth anything. Scoreboard's the only thing that matters. What have we got? Maro's going for a prediction of 2-0 to the Reds. Let's go Reds, said Mark Forrest. Absolutely, mate. WFM. If you think the Reds are going to win this game today, folks, get the WFMs up on the screen. Spam that live chat now with WFM if you think the Reds can do this. Whether you've got a membership, WFM emoji, or just whacking the letters in, just let these mancs know. WFM. Laporte. Ball out to Sterling again, back to Gundogan. Here we go. I can see the WFM starting to creep through now, you absolute legends. City work the ball out left hand side to Raheem Sterling. Sterling chests it down. Has a run at Trent. Trent stands up. Still Sterling. Henderson. Referee allows play to go on. It looked like there was a shoulder charge in there. The referee deems it, I suppose, acceptable. Liverpool look to play on. Ball behind. Genie now. Genie spins one way, then goes out left hand side. To be fair to Raheem Sterling, he did try to stay on his feet there, and I won't very often give him credit, but it's one of those, if he had gone down, he'd have got the free kick. He didn't. He tried to stay on his feet and he didn't get it. Firmino. Sadio Mane, left hand side of the City penalty area now. Sadio cuts inside. Oh, pulls it back, but he pulled it back behind the run of Bobby Firmino. We still have possession though. Robertson. Robbo down this left hand side. He cuts inside. Ball to Sadio. Sadio cuts in. He's brought down. Penalty. Nailed on penalty. Penalty to the Reds. Craig Pawson points to the penalty spot. He's going to check it with VAR, but my initial instinct was it was a penalty, but of course you have to see these things replayed. Man City players are bitching about the foul up the other end, but tough shit on that. That's not going to happen. That's a penalty. Walker steps across. That's a penalty. Braig, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, mate. Thank you very much. Mohamed Salah on penalty duties. I'm not going to lie, I'm always nervous when Mo takes a penalty. City players, of course, doing their best now to distract Salah, talk to the referee. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Mohamed Salah standing over the penalty. Referee has a word with Ederson, telling him he has to keep at least 1 foot on the line. Salah going for a bit of a further run up now. He's outside the 18-yard box. Long straight run up for Mohamed Salah. 12 minutes on the clock here at the Etihad. Referee making sure everybody's outside the penalty area. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Referee blows his whistle. Salah steps up. Salah. It's 1-0 to the Reds. Come on! Goal! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Running on the wing. Salah! La 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 la! The Egyptian king. 1-0. Go on the Reds. Mohamed Salah makes no mistake. Past Ederson. Woo! 1-0 to the champions. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it. That's what our start deserves. Manchester City are going to feel aggrieved. And I said it during live watch along. I said it during the commentary. If Sterling goes down outside the box there, that he gets that free kick. And this is why players, managers are annoyed about these situations. If you're a City fan right now, I feel your anger about Sterling not getting a free. His honesty denied him that free. But play went on enough phases of play, if we're being honest here, folks, that Liverpool, there was no question about the penalty. It was a nailed-on penalty. We're back underway anyway. 1-0 to the champions. Ball over the top towards Sadio. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Offside flag has gone up there. That'll be a free kick to City. 1-0. Alara, thank you very much for the super sticker, my friend. And to everyone else that's in the chat, come on. Love how you go quiet when the penalty's awarded. I'm always really nervous, Richard, if I'm being honest. 1-0 though. Great start this from the Reds. Come on. Only 14 minutes gone. A long way to go in the game. Laporte now goes back to Ederson. How many times have I said to you guys about Kyle Walker, by the way? I say he's a tremendous athlete, but I don't think he's got a great footballing brain. And he gives away so many of these stupid penalties and stuff by challenges that he doesn't need to make. And Sadio Mane there was no question about the contact. It was surely a nailed-on penalty. I don't see how there can be any issues with that. Robbo now hooks it away. City are going to come back, obviously, to try and force the way back into this game now. It's also up to us to keep our heads for the time being. Laporte, he carries it forward. Ball through the lines. Gabriel Jesus. Raheem Sterling now, he goes down the line. Tremendous pace from Sterling, goes past Trent. Trent stands it up, puts it out. Well done, Trent. Well done, young man. Puts it out off Sterling, and it's... What are you crying about, Raheem? Relax, mate. The tears will only get worse as the game goes on, buddy. Chill. Chill, Raheem. You can try another cheat and dive in a minute, mate. Goal kick taken short. Ball back with Trent. Trent launches one up the line. It's headed down, but only as far as the O goals. He's brushed off the ball fairly, says the referee, and I agree. City now. Move the ball out right hand side. De Bruyne has popped up. Little shoulder from Joe Gomez. That looked like a fair shoulder, to be fair. It just looked like he was stronger than De Bruyne. But either way, referee signals free kick to Manchester City. They get an opportunity to put one into the box. Personally, I thought that he was just stronger than De Bruyne there. But anyway, look, they have their opportunity. 15 minutes, 16 minutes almost gone on the clock. Manchester City with a good opportunity here to put a delivery into the likes of Laporte who've come up for this. Gundogan, Rodri, some big players up there. Liverpool holding the line ahead of our 18-yard box. Alisson, watch your near post here, mate, as well. Delivery in. Overhit. Of course there's a City player on the ground looking for a penalty. Well, firstly, there's a couple of you offside. I don't, every time, go to ground, looking to cheat, dive, buy, free. Just play the game, lads. If you can't beat us fairly by standing on your feet and playing the game, stop trying to buy cheap free kicks every 2 minutes. Gone full on PSG, and people wonder why we don't like them. Alisson again over the goal kick. Goes short to Gomez. Gomez goes out left to Robbo. Robbo up the line. Firmino spins, does well, keeps it in play, gives it to Genie. Space through midfield here if Genie needs it. Dio Goals has dropped into the pocket. Still Genie. Tearing forward, gives it at left hand side to Sadio. Sadio again against Kyle Walker. Flashbacks here for Walker. He does well though. Henderson, strike! Wide, unlucky. Unlucky El Capitan. I'd love Hendo to get one today, folks. No pen. Cry louder, mate. Cry louder. See if somebody gives a shit, because it won't be me. It was a blatant penalty. Walker made a ridiculous challenge. Deal with it, pal. Deal with it, because it ain't gonna be changed. Penalty not deserved. Should I play a little violin? For all those little City fans? Are you feeling a bit hurt? Nobody here cares, pal. Nobody cares. Gundogan goes out left hand side. No pen or that, because I don't understand how the rules of football work. Gundogan. It's no penalty because I found football 3 weeks ago and I say it's no penalty. Anyway, Gundogan to Sterling. City have men over here. Sterling, Cancelo's available. He pulls it back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne now. Back to Gundogan. Gundogan out left hand side to Kevin De Bruyne. Cancelo. Back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne floats the ball deep towards the back post. Sadio does well, gets there. Referee gives him a free kick. Well done, Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Love the man. If anyone thinks Liverpool do not deserve a lead in this game, or that was not a penalty, go watch Tiddlywinks or something, because football ain't for you. I'm gathering there's competitive Tiddlywinks. If not, we should start it. Ball out right hand side. Walker. Ball back again. With Manchester City centre backs. Across now to Laporte. Almost 20 minutes gone here at the Etihad. Manchester City 0, the champions 1. Still so much time left in this game though. Laporte goes out right hand side to Sterling. He didn't keep it in play. That'll be a Liverpool throw in. I can't show you the match, Leon, mate. I'd love to be able to. I really would. But, you know, copyright rules and all that. 20 minutes so far. Gone, Reds. How are we feeling? Are we a bit more relaxed now? I'm not. I'm still 100 miles an hour here in my head. Good switch that from Gini to Robbo. Robbo has a bit of space now. Robbo floats the ball to the back post. It's too easy though. Sterling has it now in midfield for Manchester City. Gundogan. They've space on the left. Cancelo arrives. Outside of the foot pass from Cancelo, looking for what was a very good run from Raheem Sterling, but Joe Matip does well to intercept, put it out for a City throw. Good defending that for Matip. It wasn't all action there, folks. Just my tip. Say no more. I'll say taxi. Throw in taken. Gundogan. Manchester City go back inside their own half again. Walker. 20 minutes gone at the Etihad. Walker tells players to come deeper, come to the ball. Again, they put it out right hand side. Gomez does well. Robbo now. Just didn't bring it under control to Manchester City. Throw it. "21 minutes gone. Come on, the lads. Come on, the Reds. Oh, when the Reds go marching in." We've turned it over now. Salah. Firmino. Mane to the left. Salah. Rolls in Mane. Mane. Oh, he tried to roll it across to Bobby Firmino unselfishly. Diaz comes back, defends it well. But look, it shows you how, again, quick we are in counter-attacks. We turn over Manchester City throw. We're through on goal. Salah unselfishly rolls it to Mane, who tried to unselfishly roll it to Firmino, but it was intercepted. And City clear their lines. Unlucky. Corner to the Reds, though. Liverpool playing better, mate. Sincerely, I mean that. We've started off brilliantly in this game. Penalty aside, we still should be on top. But look, Manchester City are a very, very good team, and we need to be mindful that they can turn it on like us at any moment. So, you know, let's keep pushing. Let's keep trying to build on this lead. Trent now with the corner. Delivery in, right on top of Ederson. Goes over everybody. Goes behind for a goal kick. Yes, Jota is playing for those asking, and it was a Mohamed Salah penalty that opened the scoring today. It wasn't a great corner, I agree, Will. It wasn't great. Jota seems to be given licence to roam though today. I'm loving seeing him popping up everywhere, and the work rate has been unbelievable from Diogo Jota. Walker now. He goes back to Diaz. He rolls it across to Gundogan, who's splitting the Manchester City centre-backs at the moment. Gundogan back to Diaz. Again, pressure comes on. Ball back to Ederson. Salah half presses and then realises the keeper's getting there and gets back into shape. Gundogan now carrying it forward for Manchester City. Firmino comes with the press. Laporte. Then the press comes on from Jota. They switch it across right hand side. Ball through the lines. Nice flick, but Robertson's intercepted it. Gini now finds Diogo Jota in space. Back to, man on, Gini. Man on, man on. Well done, Gini. Matip. Out to Trent on the right, has a little bit of space. Trent gets a look up. Fires a diagonal ball, deep, too close to Ederson, who easily pulls it down out of the air. Walker. Gundogan. Back to Kyle Walker. Rolls the ball across again to Laporte. Cancelo. Rodri. Again, City just stuck inside their own half. But it only takes one or two passes or one long ball over the top. They look for Raheem Sterling. Well done, Trent. He lets it bounce and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Who scored? Mohamed Salah with the penalty, mate. So far, Liverpool 3 shots in the game. Manchester City none. Liverpool 1 shot on target. Obviously the goal. I'm very good, thank you, John O'Neill. I hope you are as well, mate. Thank you for asking. Look, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching in the world, I hope you're enjoying the game so far. Salah, inside the City half now. Again, if you are enjoying it, please do hit that subscribe button. We're very close to 57,000 subs now. We were on the long road to 100k. Genie, man on. Oh, Genie's dispossessed. City now have it right hand side with De Bruyne. Fires an early ball in. Sterling far post. Oh, we've cleared it off the line by Matip. Again, we've got to be careful. That's a handball, ref. That's a handball. He blows it up. That was City's only real chance of the game, and it was a good chance. Came from Gini Wijnaldum being dispossessed in midfield. De Bruyne fires an early cross in. Sterling arrives at the back post. Alisson stands up, makes the save, and then Matip clears it. Beautiful stuff from our big, beautiful Brazilian. Uses 2 feet as well, Alisson, just to show off there. Left foot, right foot, and then Matip cleared it. Brilliant. It was close. And look, City are a good team. This is not going to be a walk in the park today, no matter what we do. We'll have to earn whatever we get from this game. Hendo. Gini. Robbo. Back to Hendo. Again, Hendo's been magnificent. He's been everywhere. Joe Gomez. Lovely little switch. Joe out to Trent. Trent brings it down. Man on. Little flick over the top. Diogo Jota brings it down. He fires a ball inside to Salah. Salah, little revert. Oh, that was so clever and very unlucky. Again, Firmino made a great run. Salah tried to pick him out. Again, just a yard the wrong side. Just a little too heavy with the pass, but phenomenal movement again from this front four. 26 minutes gone. City centre-backs again, just carrying the ball out a little bit. Laporte. 26 gone. Come on, the Reds. It's been a great start, but it is just that, folks, a start. If I'm being honest, we look like the better side. But, you know, football can change in an instant. I'm not counting my chickens here. Referee again telling Manchester City players to get up. They're just falling there. If you're going to beat us by playing better, not by trying to out-cheat us. Laporte. Ball back again. Diaz. Walker. Rodri now in midfield. He rolls it back across to Laporte. Again, Liverpool holding the high line. City try a switch across. Gabriel Jesus. He cushions it back to Kyle Walker. Walker's inside his own half. Switches it across to Aymeric Laporte. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Back to Gundogan. Gundogan tries to switch it diagonally now. Sadio Mane beautifully chests it down. Well done, Sadio. And then Robbo carries it out as well. Such calmness. Robbo's pass is intercepted. It'll go out for a Liverpool throw. Great defending there from Robbo and from Sadio Mane. I'm very good, thank you, Kieran B, and I hope you are as well. Wherever you're watching in the world, folks, I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. I hope you're enjoying the game. If you are enjoying it, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the stream as well. We've managed to hit 1,000 likes on our last 3 or 4 watch-alongs. So, again, if you want to help us out, please just hit that button. And, yeah, just enjoy it. That's the main thing. Robbo throws it to Henderson. Then switches it across to Trent. Manchester City have intercepted it, though. Now they have a chance to counter. Bit of a heavy touch allows Matip to come out. Sterling with the second ball. Again, City are appealing for free kicks after they lose possession. Salah now. Liverpool on the counter. Ball at right hand side to Gini. Gini carries it forward. Runners ahead. Get your head up, Gini. Get your head up. Fires it out to Firmino, but he puts it behind Firmino. Firmino's out of the corner flag now. The attack has slowed down a little bit. Firmino back to Trent, to Jota. Little 1-2, back with Trent. Hendo. Matip carries the ball forward a few yards. Gives a little ball into Gini. Trent. Good knee play this. Jota now has a bit of space. Matip. Again, just looking to stretch City here. Hendo. Ball into Salah. A little bit of space now for Salah. Fires it out. Unlucky again. Mohamed Salah has tried to pick out some amazing passes so far during this game. And he's been very unfortunate they haven't worked out. City try a quick goal kick there, but it goes all the way through to Alisson. Alisson then cushions it to Gomez. Gomez to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini's under a little bit of pressure. He goes back to Joe. To Alisson. Jesus comes on with the press. Alisson fires the ball out right hand side to Trent. Heads it forward. Salah was coming back from an offside position. He was only about 2 yards inside the City half, but he was offside. What else have we got? Rodri now, he's under pressure. He goes out left hand side. Jota intercepts, but it'll be a City throw in pretty much on the halfway line out on that left hand side. 2,400 people watching with us right now, wherever in the world you are. Thank you for giving us your time today. If it's your first time with us, you're very welcome along. My name's Craig. Diaz now for City. We hit the half hour mark at the Etihad. The Reds 1-0 up. Walker. City have it with Laporte inside the Liverpool half. Laporte goes out to Sterling. Jota comes out to give cover. Jesus drops deep. Cancelo. Rodri. Gundogan back to Rodri. Pressure comes on. Again, it's back with Rodri in midfield. He switches the ball out right hand side to Kyle Walker. Walker cushions it down. De Bruyne now. It's 1-1. Gabriel Jesus has equalised for Manchester City. It's a good turn and quick shot from Jesus. We could have defended that better. But look, it's good centre forward play. It's 1-1. Should have defended that better. But look, you got to give credit to the centre forward for getting the shot off quick. I'll talk you through it. Ball switched out right hand side. Walker does well. Brings it down. He passes the ball into De Bruyne, who looks over his shoulder. Plays a nice little ball into Jesus. That's a good touch from him. Spins both of our defenders. Again, I just want to see another replay of this. It's a very good touch and a very quick toe poke from Gabriel Jesus. It's good centre forward play in a very tight area. 1-1. And we're back underway. City back into the game. We're all level again. Alisson fires the ball out to Gundogan now, who picks it up in midfield. De Bruyne. He sets himself for a strike. De Bruyne. It's just wide. Come on, lads. Focus. Calm down. Plenty of time in this. That wasn't a million miles away from De Bruyne, to be honest. Ball out now for a throw into Liverpool right hand side. Just goes to show, as I said, both these teams filled with quality and can switch it on at any moment. There was good centre forward play by Gabriel Jesus, in fairness to him. I mean, I think we could have defended it better, but you know, sometimes you got to look at it from both sides when you're looking at these things, and you got to give credit, of course, to the attacking team. You're trying to spell egg, you absolute clown, and you can't even spell 3 letters. This is the level of trolling that I have to put up with. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have another enrollee to the Craig Houlden School of Trolling, or College of Trolling, I should say. I mean, you definitely going to need a 5-year degree, mate, to sort yourself out. I'll help you out. Egg is spelled E-G-G, you absolute cabbage. Gundogan, again, that's a free kick to Manchester City out on that left-hand side. Rain pouring down now in the Etihad. 12 minutes to go to half time. Again, just a reminder, one of the stats that Leon from Boyle Sports told us about was that Liverpool have, both sides have scored in the first half of 86% of Liverpool's games this season. Connor put that as a 10 quid bet, and Connor's just won his 10 quid bet. Obviously, we don't want City to be scoring, but again, we tried to give you guys some stats to go along with the betting offers that we do, and the stat that Leon said was both sides to score in the first half, 86%, and there you go. Connor's got a winner already. Anybody else on a winner, let me know. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Boyle Sports. Liverpool are dead. You're a gobshite, mate. An absolute gobshite. Anybody that has players' names in their handles, you don't get any respect from me because you're just a pussy who hasn't got the courage to put your real name in the chat. So, go away, basically. Gomez, Genie. Genie out left-hand side to Robbo. Robbo to Firmino. To Diogo's. Jota slips it down the line. Sadio now. Ball breaks back to Robbo. Robbo tries a cross in. City headed away. Second ball strikes. Jota gets a toe poke on it. Can't really get a good connection, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half of the Etihad, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1. Liverpool's goal coming from the penalty spot from Mohamed Salah. Manchester City's equaliser came from Gabriel Jesus. Ball goes out, Liverpool throw in. Come on, 10 minutes to go in the first half. It's been a very entertaining game of football, as we expected. You're a legend, mate. Love your honesty. Thank you. I mean, you'll always get blunt honesty from me, Andrew. That's the only thing I can promise you. Gundogan, De Bruyne tries a ball through, but Matip does well. Genie now under pressure. Go back to the keeper, Genie. Referee says it was a tug on his shirt, free kick. Genie looks to take it quick. Relax now. Relax, Genie. Calm it down. Focus. Gomez, he takes a free kick quickly. You could see he was trying to pick out the run of Mohamed Salah. There was too much on it, and it goes through to Ederson. Ederson now. Manchester City playing it through midfield with Gundogan. Pressure comes on from Firmino. Gundogan rolls it across to Diaz. Back to the keeper now. Thoughts on Kildare? I don't really have many thoughts on Kildare, to be honest with you, buddy. Another fine part of our beautiful country. City try to switch again across. Trent chests it down to the O goal. Jota now. He tries to go around a couple of players. Kevin De Bruyne is back. Manchester City have it back now. Left hand side with Kevin De Bruyne. We're very close to 57,000 subs, ladies and gents. So if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please hit it. I would give you my thoughts on Ziyech if you weren't a little spamming bitch, mate. Other than that, you know, I would have given you my thoughts on Ziyech quite happily. But you spammed the chat and now your ass is gone. Jota's playing really well. He's been all over the place trying to link up play. To be honest, look, it's been a good performance all around here. I can't be critical of how we've started this game. City go out to Cancelo on that left-hand side. Trent steps across. Cancelo plays it out off him. It's a throw into City. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Where am I from? I suppose the smart ass answer would be my mother's vajayjay, but, you know, Dublin really, mate, but I live in Wexford. Gundogan. Cancelo. Sterling. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Back to Rodri. Kyle Walker now. Gets his head up, looking for support. He's forced backwards. Laporte now, left-hand side. Cancelo. Sterling drops deep, spins inside, finds Rodri. De Bruyne. De Bruyne, a little ball around the corner to Walker. Walker goes out wide right now. De Bruyne. Walker goes on the overlap. Cross comes in from Kyle Walker. It's deep to the back post. Jota lets it drop. Plays it into midfield. Manchester City win it back, but they give it straight back to Liverpool. Salah wins us a throw. Well done, Mo. 7 minutes left in the first half. Come on, you Reds. Come on. Thoughts on Minamino's future? I don't really have many thoughts on it other than I hope it's here and I hope that he progresses well. Gomez, Robertson. I don't like that so many Liverpool fans want to look for negatives on everything. Just support the players. Get behind the lads that are on the pitch and we'll worry about the rest later. De Bruyne. Ball in. Looking for a penalty off Joe Gomez. It will be checked, but fuck me, they're appealing for everything, don't they? They really do want to just be given so much. Sterling's there as well. Just shut the fuck up. The ref will look at it. If he thinks it's a handball, he'll point to the spot. We're still waiting here. Struck his arm. There's no denying that, but it struck his elbow, to be precise. The referee's going to have a look, which means we're going to get a penalty here. Referee's going to have a look, which means it will be a penalty to Manchester City, I'm guessing, because they'll do it in slow motion, which will look worse, and then they'll get a handball for a ridiculous handball that would have hit Joe Gomez and gone out anyway. What annoys me about this is it would have hit Joe Gomez's body and gone out anyway. Guarantee he's going to give a penalty here. 100% going to give it. Yep, penalty. Fucking VAR. This game is getting beyond the joke now. What happened to referees not looking at these things in slow motion, looking at them in real time? Again, said before the game, don't want VAR to have an impact on it. Here we are, VAR giving fucking ridiculous penalties again. Chance for City to go 2-1 up. I don't even know what to say about VAR anymore, folks. It's like we have to play 12 men every single week. De Bruyne with a chance to put City 2-1 up. De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the penalty. He's missed. He's put it wide. De Bruyne has pulled the penalty wide of the post. He's missed it. It's still 1-1. Take that, you cheating pricks. Woo! De Bruyne missed. Pulled it wide. 1-1. Oh, I say all the little trolls are ready with the keyboards and all. Tick, 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 tick. Ready they were. Ready to browse. Ready to brag. Back under your rocks, motherfuckers. Firmino now. Ball across. Penalty spot. City get a hand to it. Or a foot to it. Excuse me. A foot to it. Trent, that's a handball in midfield, referee. Allows play to go on correctly because Liverpool had the ball. Henderson. Ball deep towards the back post. Robbo. Firmino. Cross in from Bobby. It's cleared. Rodri now hooks it away. Heavy touch from Gomez. Goes back to Alisson. Alisson calmly rolls it out left hand side to Robbo. I'm sick of VAR as well, folks. I mean, like all of you, I've had a pain in my arse with VAR. And all these... I thought that these penalty incidents like that were supposed to be looked at in real time. Anything in slow motion. Anything, whether it be a foul, whether it be a tackle, whether anything looks worse in slow motion. Again though, no, that's what we get. Everything done in slow motion, so it looks worse. Bullshit penalties given. But look, justice was done. De Bruyne shit the bed and it's 1-1. Walker. Pressure comes on. Liverpool can use that now as fuel. Firmino in a tight area. Gini. Henderson. Hendo now, ball out left hand side. Sadio Mane. He's through. Mane. Sadio. Ah, what have you done? Salah. Trent. Oh, so close! Keeper saves it. And it nearly rebounded to Diogo Jota. But Ederson does well and gathers it at the second attempt. Why did you not shoot, Sadio? Good strike by Trent. Oh, nearly squirms under Ederson, but he does well. Fair play to the keeper. Give him credit. Keeper does well because Jota was sniffing around there ready to go. Ederson does well to smother it, but another wasted opportunity from us. Gundogan. Laporte. 1 minute left of normal time in the first half here at the Etihad, folks. 1-1. Lots to talk about at half time as well. Gundogan. Walker. The game's really been what we'd hoped. Full of action. De Bruyne. Slips the ball down the line. Cancelo. He fires one inside. Gomez comes across and puts it behind. It'll be a throw into Manchester City. Why are the messages getting deleted? Because they're trolling, I gather. I don't know. Our moderators have my full support, so I don't care. They're getting deleted for a reason. I don't know what the reason is. That's why they're there. City now, right hand side. Cross comes in. Oof, Alisson did well to come down on that. Ball out right hand side. Jota. Firmino. Back to Jota. Jota cuts inside now looking for support. 3 minutes of additional time added on at the end of the first half. Mane. He's brought down. Free kick to Liverpool in a very shootable position, if that's the right word. Trent will be fancying this. It's about 25 yards out. It's from our side, it's just right of centre of the D on the edge of the 18-yard box, a few yards behind it. Good opportunity here at the end of the first half for the Reds to test Ederson again. Salah fancies this as well. I mean, naturally you would usually give this to a left footer. Two goals in the first half, 2 penalties in the first half. Been an action-packed game. 2,800 people watching right now almost, folks. Again, please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Hopefully Trent can work a bit of magic from this. Trent's over it, Hendo's over it, Salah's over it. There's a conversation going on between the three of them. Trent, over the bar. Unlucky. Couldn't quite get the angle he wanted to get it up and down. Hendo touched it. Salah stopped it. Trent tried to hit it. Wasn't a million miles away, but he just couldn't get it up and down. I'm done with VAR, by the way. The VAR is just a joke. It's ruining our sport. I wanted VAR when it came in. I was pro VAR, but I mean, we've seen some of the decisions today alone. And then yesterday, we've seen the Bamford goal ruled out. VAR is destroying the sport. Gomez wins that aerial duel. Firmino now. Diogo. Wrong ball, but Salah gets there. Salah, little ball behind to Bobby. We're overcomplicating these things. We're overcomplicating these counter-attacks. There's not enough greed. I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's not enough greed from our forwards so far. I never thought I'd say that, but they need to be greedier. Oh, we've got some great counter-attacks in this first half. We probably could have scored another couple, but look, it's a good game. Still plenty of time in it for either side. We're getting close to the end of the 3 minutes of additional time. Do I think Salah should take free kicks? I think whoever they decide should take them, mate. I mean, they know better than me who's suitable for them. Referee puts the whistle to his lips. The half is over, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1. Half time at the Etihad. Let's have a chat about that first half. Let me just stop the clock and bring up the half-time reaction. Look, ladies and gentlemen, how do we feel about that one? I'm going to grab myself a little drink. We've hit 57,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. Again, if you're enjoying the stream, sláinte, cheers to you. And again, a little drink before we have a chat about half time. Right, what have we got? Yilber said, so wasteful. Congratulations, said Dunnick it in, thank you. Firmino, man of the match so far, said Michael Wright. Congratulations, said Liz as well. Thank you, Liz. Look, let's have a little chat about the VAR. The two incidents in the first half there that we're speaking about. I mean, you've got the Liverpool penalty and the Manchester City penalty. So let's have a chat around both. People are going to call me biased, and I understand that, but I'm going to give you my honest opinion on both of them. So here's what happened. If we go back a bit further from the Manchester City incident, Raheem Sterling had the ball on the left-hand side of the Liverpool penalty area. He was running towards goal. He was shouldered. He was about 2-3 yards outside the box. Could he have gone to ground and won himself a free kick? Probably. But he stayed on his feet, tried to play on, and eventually lost his footing. We got the ball and counter-attacked. We moved the ball across left-hand side. Mane cuts in and Kyle Walker steps across him. Contact on his left leg, and it's a foul. It is a blatant penalty, in my opinion. Manchester City fans will point to the Raheem Sterling incident, and again, it's an example of a player being too honest. It's an example of a player who would have got the free kick if he went to ground, and this is why players like Sadio go to ground when they feel the contact, because you don't get the free kicks unless you go down. So anyway, we move on. Penalty, scored 1-0. Manchester City then pull it back with a good goal from Gabriel Jesus. Credit where it's due. It was good centre forward play. Spun our centre back and our right back too easily, and then got a little toe poke past Alison's 1-1. Then the other big incident in the first half was, of course, the contentious, if that's fair to say, Manchester City penalty. De Bruyne had the ball on the right hand side, just outside the penalty area, kind of halfway away from the 18-yard box on the sideline. He whipped in across. Gomez was running back across the block. He turns his body. It would have hit his body and gone out, but before it got a chance to hit his body, it hits, I suppose, his elbow. Is that a fair call? Hits his elbow, goes behind for a corner. Goes to VAR. VAR have a look at it. They suggest that Craig Pawson needs to have a look. Fair enough. Craig Pawson goes over to the monitor, and this is where I have my contention. Show it in real time. If you show anything in slow motion, it's going to look deliberate and it's going to look worse. So if Craig Pawson looks at that in real time and decides it's a penalty, fair enough. But as I always say, a foul or a handball, slow in VAR like that, it's going to look 10 times worse. He points to the spot, Kevin De Bruyne steps up, shits the bed, pulls it wide, and it's 1-1. That's where we are right now, ladies and gentlemen. I said in the build-up all week, whatever happens in this game, whether it be a Manchester City win or a Liverpool win, I just don't want any contentious VAR nonsense. And we can't even get through 45 minutes of the game, and we've already had it. I don't know what to say anymore. It's like every club goes into a game now, and I think almost everyone has a mindset of, well, we're probably going to be 1-0 down here because there's probably going to be a bullshit VAR decision against us. And it's starting to really, really, really ruin the game, ruin the enjoyment, ruin the celebration so much. Patrick Bamford's offside decision yesterday was beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. I don't know. Look, I can sound like the ranting angry Liverpool fan here by talking about it, but look, what do you guys think about VAR? Whether you're a Manchester City fan, whether you're a United fan, Liverpool fan, whoever's in the chat, I really want to know your thoughts on the VAR decisions. Now they can't scream we didn't have a penalty like last year, said Rio. Firmino should have had at least one goal. Refs give everything. Yeah, once you see a ref going over to a monitor like that, I said it before he even went over, say, look, he's looking here, this will be a penalty watch. Brian said the game has flown by. It has. Who has scored? Again, I just went through that, mate. Salah with the penalty for the Reds, and Gabriel Jesus with the goal for City. Alan Farharty sums it up very well. Very Irish way of saying it. VAR is a load of bollocks. I would say bollocks, mate, but there you go. VAR bad, VAR out. There you go. Two simple words, both spot on. VAR bad, VAR out. I agree with both of those comments. Brian Morrissey said it's ruining games. VAR is hit and miss really, said Jamie. VAR ruined Wolves this morning as well, said Destroyer iOS. Corey said Firmino needs to come off. It's not his game today. I don't know what game you're watching, Corey, but you were ready to jump on Firmino's back, mate, before he even started this game. The entire front four have played very well today. If you don't think that Bobby Firmino's been part of that good attacking play, I don't know what to say to you, mate, because he has. They should do a vote to get rid of VAR. Look, it's not going to be going anywhere. VAR is going to be here to stay. All we can hope for is that we get a system that works for everybody and it's a bit less ridiculous. Callan, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Said front four looking so dangerous. They'll figure it out. Would love to see this lineup with Thiago, Hendo in the midfield. No knock to Genie at all. No, I get you, mate. I'm the same. I would love Thiago to have been in there pulling the strings in midfield beside Hendo for this game, and I think that's what the gaffer will probably want to do moving forward. It's a good show, and again, thank you for the super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, while we have half-time up, if you want to become a member, you've probably seen some people in the chat using emojis that you've no access to, or with the Anfield Agenda logo beside their name, and they're members of the channel. If you want to join Anfield Agenda FC, it's $4.99 a month. Click the join button or have a look in the link in the description. Membership, as I said, gets you the use of all those emojis, the fuckum, the WFM. There's so many there, I can't go through them all. But most importantly for me, it gets you access to our Discord group, which is for members only. And in our Discord group, that's where we share lineups, that's where we share transfer targets, little bits of information that we don't share on social media, we do share in our Discord group. So if you want to support the channel in that way, please do so. Hit the join button. And again, shout out to our sponsors for today's Watchalong, Boyle Sports. Very proud to have them on board. As always, there's a link in the description if you want to sign up to Boyle Sports. And if you've any issues around gambling, begambleaware.org is there for all your responsible gambling tools. Right, I do like our lineup. Jota will score today, said Chris Legit. I love you, Craig. I love you too, mate. Thank you. Always happy to share the love around. What have we got? Jota struggling on the left. He could play centrally and put Salah on the left. He's not playing on the left though. I don't know what game some of you are watching. Diogo Jota is roaming across behind the front three. He's been on the right, he's been on the left, he's been through the centre, and he's been linking up play really well. Honestly, sometimes my mind baffles at what some people are looking at. Are you watching the same game? What a front four we have will rip apart a lot of teams. It looks to me like this front four are just one or two passes away from a couple of goals here. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that, but you know, I think a bit more selfishness is required in the second half at times. What the Puck, what a great name that is, said, sending my support from Canada to the Reds. Thank you, buddy. And lots of love from us over to Canada. Great job, Chris. Who's Chris? Is Chris anywhere? Chris! He's not behind me sofa. There's no Chris here, mate, Soz. Been for a while. Great to see you doing well, said Marco. Thank you, buddy. And we only do well because of your amazing support. We said it from day one. Anfield Agenda is a community channel. We win together, we lose together, we have fun together. Whatever happens, we do it together, and we'll continue to do that moving forward. Again, from when we come back after the international break, we'll have loads of free bets and stuff to give away as well, with thanks to Boyle Sports. We've loads of stuff we're working on, folks. I promise you. Keep it here. Keep it tuned with Anfield Agenda, because we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. An interview with Jan Agafjorthoff later in the month as well. Hello from Tennessee. How are you, Doug? Lovely to see you in. Chris has been summoned. There you go. Brentwood, Tennessee in the house as well from Drew Branch. How are you, mate? We shouldn't forget that what Firmino did for us. There's people out there who, no matter what Bobby was going to do in this game, had their comments and their hatred and their negativity ready to go before the game kicked off. And unless Firmino went out there and banged in two in the first half, they were going to bitch and moan about him. Let's be frank about this, folks. And I'm sick of that shit. I am sick of people getting on our players' back or asking who should be sold or asking why this player. Get behind the lads. Get behind the group. Show them some love and support. You'll never walk alone isn't just 4 words or 4 letters. It is a movement. It's the way we are as fans. We do stuff differently. Show your damn support. They need it. What is Boyle Sports? It's a betting company, mate. Or a bookmaker, so I suppose if you want to be precise. Great job, Craig. You're right. I think there's more goals in the team. Firmino, said Mr. Rogue. Where do I watch Liverpool live? Me on this game, Sky Sports, mate, is where I'm watching it on. Was that vodka in the bottle? Nah, I don't. See, this is what gets me actually. I don't drink. I've said this to you guys before, so I know, as an example, that some people are very anti-betting, as an example, and I understand that people like and dislike that. I won't say anti-drink, but I don't drink because both my parents were alcoholics. My father drank himself to death. but I fully respect anybody else's right to have a drink. I just choose not to. So yeah, look, whatever it is, we won't always agree on stuff together here, folks, but I hope we can just come to a consensus, and if there's some stuff we disagree with, I hope we can still move on and be mates, you know what I mean? But no, it's definitely not vodka, mate. It is it's Evian, to be honest with you. I mean, I went balls out, splashed out on the good stuff. Not the usually get the Tesco water, if I'm being honest with you. Do I think Shaqiri should get an opportunity today? I don't see why not. He's played very well in the games that he's played for the club so far. Bobby assist and Jota will score. There you go. I'll take that. When missing a penalty, normally you go on to lose the game. I'll take that as well, Brian. Thank you. Any little bits of info like that, mate? Any stats like that? Perfect. And again, one of the reasons we did choose Boyle Sports as the channel sponsor is because of the Opta stats that they have available to you guys on the site. So Boyle Sports have Opta bets. For instance, my bet today was Sadio Mane to have over 1.5 shots on target. Again, I look back through Sadio Mane's stats, and he's averaging, I think, 3.6 shots a game, 1.6 shots on target. So I backed him today to get the 2 on target. And let's see if that works. Connor's bet has already paid out. We were talking to Leon from Boyle, and he said 86% of Liverpool's games have seen both teams score in the first half in the Premier League this season. Connor backed that. Guess what? Connor's got himself a nice little win. Shaqiri to make the winner for us. Again, yeah, that's a good shout. Look, let's give us a reminder of who's on the bench today for the Reds. We've got Adrian, Milner, Keita, Curtis Jones, Divock Origi, Shaqiri and Phillips. So from an attacking sense, you could obviously bring on Keita, you could bring on Shaqiri, you could bring on Divock, you could bring on Curtis Jones. If we want to shore things up at the back, bring on Milner maybe as an extra shield in midfield, and Nat Phillips is there. So there are options available to the gaffer. I suppose it's up to him what ones he chooses to use and when. And 3 substitutions back in the Premier League, of course. Communication needs improvement. No idea what that's on about, mate, but I ain't improving anything. I will do what I do, and if you think you can communicate better, by all means go start your own channel and have fun, mate. But I think my communication is quite good, thank you. What have we got? Who's going to lace it? Given I don't know what Drew said. Who's going to lace it on inviting wet pitch? Yeah, De Bruyne had a crack, mate, from outside the box that wasn't too far away. Sorry about your dad. I know what it's like to have a parent like that. I'm only 14. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, it runs in the family. My grandfather, similar thing, and I'm hoping to break that chain, obviously, which is why I don't drink. That and I hate hangovers, to be honest with you. But look, mate, you're 14, and I hope that you're okay. I sincerely do. Make sure if you ever have any issues, speak up, talk to somebody, teacher, a friend. Don't be on your own, buddy. I know how difficult it can be, and lots of love to you. He talked about communication on the pitch. In that case, sincerely, I apologise. This often happens. I misinterpret comments because I don't know that people are talking to each other. And I don't, if it was about communication on the pitch, then by all means have at it, and I apologise, of course. I'm not too big to admit when I get stuff wrong. What else have we got? I think, yeah, again, sincere apologies. I do get stuff wrong occasionally, and I'm not afraid to say it when I do. Milner warming up, said Malcolm. I'm 16 from Liverpool, and I think you're boss. That means a lot, mate. Thank you very much, and I can't wait to get back over to your beautiful city. It's been too long. Supposed to be over there for the Villa game at the end of last season, and obviously that didn't work out too well. So look, I look forward to getting back over there soon. Craig, I like how we put pressure on City. Our pressing is fantastic. Come on, the Red Men from Football HD. Alex, I'm doing very well, thank you. I hope you are. I don't want any subs, but you're going to have to. I hear where you're coming from, mate. I genuinely do. Because everyone out there is putting in a shift today. Yeah, I get it. Teams are about to come out for the second half now, by the way. So let me just get ready with my clock and stuff. And look, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I hope I can take you through the second game, have a little bit of fun, and yeah, enjoy what's happening. Right, where is it? Get that one away, get the second half ready. Red's going to be playing from left to right in the second half, and don't forget we have our post-match show coming up about 10 or 15 minutes after the game kicks off as well. So make sure you're subscribed and you've got those notifications turned on. Right, can one of our moderators do me a little favour? Can you give me a likes update? Where are we at? We'd love to hit 1,000 likes on the stream again, so I've no idea where we're at the minute. Come on, the Reds, love it. 1-1, up the Reds. Come on, you Liverpool. I love all the positive stuff. Oh my god, I can't believe you've gone from 50 people to 2.2k. Yeah, look man, it's been a crazy few months. The channel's growing quickly and we're very, very grateful for the support. Right, we're underway, second half. City work the ball out right hand side immediately, looking for Kyle Walker. Goes out, it'll be a throw into the Reds. 945 likes there. We're getting close. We can do it, folks. Keep hitting that like button. And again, the subscribe button as well. Gomez, he's under pressure. Switches the ball across, all the way across to Trent on this right hand side. Trent fires the ball up the line, looking for the run of Salah. Laporte intercepts it. Rodri, Gundogan now. City starting the second half quickly. De Bruyne, he gets a free kick. Was it a free? I don't know. Let's see the replay. Matip's going to get a yellow for it anyway, so the referee's in no doubt about it. Matip's taking it like a champ, saying, yes, I apologise. And he comes over to De Bruyne, so Matip must be happy enough. Yeah, no doubt. No issues with that yellow card whatsoever. It's a free kick. Matip was late. He knows he was late. No arguments there. Free kick and a yellow card. We've hit the 1k likes. You were an absolute bunch of legends. Love each and every one of you. Thank you. And again, what are we at? Over 2,100 people in. We can keep hitting the sub button as well, especially with the games. Nothing's happening. De Bruyne is getting treatment. And you know, you never want the player to be injured. So, you know, fingers crossed he gets up and he's okay. Big love from Indonesia, or big hug from Indonesia. Thank you, buddy. Big hug right back to you. Looks like De Bruyne is going to be okay. He's getting help back to his feet. Manchester City will have that free kick. Monica and Paul, big shout out to you guys as well. Thank you very much for being with us. Mishba Hussein, thank you very much again for your support. Again, wherever you are in the world, we really appreciate you being with us. City take the free kick. Gundogan. Pressure comes on from Jota. He gets a hand to the face. Referee pulls up for a free kick. Cancelo, of course, pleading his innocence. What did I do? What did I do? I did nothing, ref. Nothing. You slapped him in the face, mate. It was probably unintentional, if I'm being honest, but, you know, did slap him in the face by trying to hold him off. Therefore, it's a free kick. Elliot's in Florida, USA. Buddy, it's no secret. I want to live in Florida. That's my goal. That's my hope for the future. Laporte clears it. Wanted the keeper to come. Puts it out. It's a Reds throw-in. Out near the corner flag, right-hand side. Clock ticks towards 48 minutes. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1 here at the Etihad. Trent comes across to take the throw. Canada's in the house as well with Neil. How are you, buddy? Gomez. He turns back inside. To Robbo. Robbo's under pressure. Goes back to Genie. Genie all the way back to Alisson. Takes no chances. Alisson to Joel Matip. No doubt they'll be targeting Matip. Now he's on a yellow card. Jota now. Liverpool have worked a bit of space right hand side. Jota moves the ball infield. Sadio's available. Gives it to him. Sadio now. Robbo goes on the overlap. Robbo pulls it back. Ederson does well. Falls to a City player though, and Gundogan clears. Chance now for City to counter attack. Liverpool getting bodies back. Out to De Bruyne. De Bruyne across. Oh, Alisson, you beautiful Brazilian. Well done, our beautiful Brazilian Adonis. Comes, claims the ball, spreads it out to Robbo. Great goalkeeping. Again, you can see the game's end to end. Both sides, great attacking intent. Ball flicked on. Sadio has it now. Edge of the penalty area. Sadio. Still Sadio. Gives it to Salah. Salah shifts it out of his feet. Looking for a strike. Strike, deflection. Ederson comes and gets two fists on it. Falls to Jota. Jota. It's a poor strike and it's straight at Ederson. Just need one of these to drop our way. We've been creating loads of opportunities, but again, they just have not dropped their way. Again, Jota missed the second opportunity. I think a free kick's been given, has it? Or has the keeper just dropped it? Either way, we're back underway. Aaron in Belfast, how are you, buddy? I love the city of Belfast. Beautiful place. I hope that you're enjoying the game. For my friend, my buddy. Sorry, I'm ruining the hello there. It's what happens when you have a million thoughts going through your head. City now playing the ball around at the back. 5 minutes almost gone in the second half. It's anyone's game. Laporte fires one out right hand side. Sadio tracks it through the air. Lets it bounce cleverly. That has to be a yellow for Walker. Has to be a yellow. He's just booted the ball away. Of course, we won't see a yellow because referees don't actually fucking use the rules like they're supposed to. Kyle Walker just booted the ball away there to stop Liverpool taking a quick throw. Should have been a yellow card, but of course, no. We don't get that. Have I ever been to Belfast? Loads of times, mate. We go to Belfast when normally at least once a year when things are normal. We stayed near the Queen's University area of Belfast. Love it. Love Belfast. It's my wife's favourite city in the country as well to take a break in. Cancelo. Of course, we love bringing the kids up there as well. To the W5. Is that W5? Is that what it's called? Who, what, when, where, why? That centre up there. Brilliant place to be if you've got kids. Near the Titanic Quarter, I think it's called. Have I ever been to Waterford? Yes, Brian lives in Waterford, mate, so I've been there a few times. I actually got this beautiful chair from Serendipity Furniture delivered to Waterford. Matip now. He fires the ball long looking for the run of Mane and Salah. It's headed away by Manchester City. Cancelo. Gundogan now. City try and attack. They try a ball over the top for Sterling on this left hand side. There's too much on it. Sterling can't get there and it goes out for a Liverpool throw in. We need 3 points, said Mr. Bud. Look, let's just see where we end up. You know, a point away at the Etihad, worst case, well, not worst case scenario, but if it finished this way, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Still waiting for Trent to take the throw in here. He takes it. Firmino flicks it on. Salah, he flicks it inside to Jota. Jota's taken out of it, but the ref gives a free kick to Manchester City. You absolute clown. Pawson, what are you at? Jota was fouled there and you give City a free kick? Idiot. Gundogan now with the free kick for Manchester City. Laporte goes all the way back to Ederson. Ever been to Port Rush? Isn't there a nightclub in Port Rush in Larne there? If there is, yes, I'm sure I've DJ'd up there at one point. Is it Rush? Was that what it's called? I can't remember the name. But back in my DJing days, yeah, I was up there. Who's the ref? Craig Pawson is the referee today. City play the ball out right hand side. Do I go to Curracloe much? My wife brings the kids down there a fair bit. I haven't been to Curracloe in ages. My parents used to drag me there when I was a kid though to, was it the Strand Hotel? Or was it White's of Curracloe? I can't remember which one it was. Papua New Guinea's in the house. How are you, buddy? Welcome. Ball back with Allison. Allison takes the touch. Plays the ball through to Diogoles. Diogoles gives it back to Matip. Matip to Gomez. Ball's taking a wicked spin. Gomez plays it back to Allison. Allison again puts his foot through it. Plays it to midfield. Laporte gets there for City. Second ball break. City win that in midfield as well. And they work it out left hand side to João Cancelo. Ball up the line from him. Jesus dives to the ground again like he's been shot. Craig Pawson says, get up. Athlone Town, Liverpool fan in the house as well. Peter, I know there's a great group of Reds in Athlone. Ever been to Lisburn? Yes, I went out with a girl that lived in St. Paul's Place in Lisburn when I was younger. Firmino. Sadio, he's muscled out of it. Manchester City have it midfield now with Gundogan. Gundogan to Raheem Sterling. Cancelo comes on the left hand side if Sterling wants him. He gives it to him. João Cancelo now. Henderson comes across to help out Robbo. Ball over the top. That was a beautiful delivery to Gabriel Jesus, and if he was onside, he's missed an absolute sitter for Manchester City. A header from 6 yards. If it was onside, which I assume it was, then City should and could have easily been 2-1 up there. Gabriel Jesus, he missed the sitter. It's a great pick out from Cancelo. I'll see here if it's offside or on. That's onside. It's a great timed run. You expect the net to bulge, but no. Gabriel Jesus, fortunate for us, shits the bed and puts it about 2 yards wide. Again, that's a warning to us. A warning that we need to heed. Throw in taken. There's my neighbour's dog out in the back garden doing what it does all the time, which is just yap, yap, yap. Matip. Gomez. Back to Alisson. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Alisson back to Joe Gomez. Again, there's no one available to him. He gives it to Genie. Genie eventually drops deep. Genie now. Little ball up the line for Robbo. Does well. Cushions it inside the Sadio Mane. Sadio. Got runners. Again, tries a little dink through. Robbo. Firmino tries to pick out the far corner. There's too much on it. I think we're just one pass away on these counter-attacks. If something clicks for us, we just need one of these to click. Again, runners everywhere. I love to see this when we attack. Getting bodies forward. Runners everywhere. It's the beauty of having those 4 players on the pitch. Shaqiri's coming on. Shaqiri's getting ready to come on, ladies and gentlemen. I know that'll make a lot of people happy. Pep Linder's giving him his final instructions now. Hopefully Shaqiri can come on and have a positive impact on the game. Jesus now for City. Jesus turns one way, then the other. Tries to free up De Bruyne now. De Bruyne, strike. Just over the bar. Goal kick. Can't be giving them siders like that from 25 yards out. I swear to God, that dog, please. As much as I love dogs, please shut up. Goal kick's taken short. Back to Alisson. Takes no chances, puts his foot through it. Nice ball out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo now. Ball back in field to Genie. 2,500 people watching us right now. Thank you very much for being with us, folks. If you are enjoying the stream, you're not yet subscribed, please take a second to hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video as well. Gomez. Matip. Hendo now. Right hand side, he looks up. Spots the run of Sadio, tries the ball through. Walker knocks it around his own keeper, but does well. Has the pace to get back and clear his lines. I wondered for a second there if he was going to knock it into the path of Sadio, but credit to Kyle Walker, he did very well there. Genie. Firmino. Tries to slide a ball through Salah, but it's well defended. City now have it with Gundogan. We've won it back with Sadio Mane. He's brought down. It'll be a free kick to the Reds. Come on, you Red men. Come on. I can hear the dog, says Sean. Mate, honestly, I have a hearing sensitivity. So to me, all I can hear is the dog. Like, I can't differentiate. So that's all I could hear when we were going on here. Right, Shaqiri about to come on anyway. First substitution for the day for Kloppo. Bobby Firmino was coming off. Shaqiri coming on to replace Firmino. Just on the hour mark. Good shift by Bobby. Let's see if Shaqiri can come on, maybe unlock that defence. Again, turning it back to that beautiful pass he played through for Jota. So here we go. Shaqiri on. Again, more attacking intent from Kloppo. Shaqiri giving the messages straight away to the lads. Who's playing where? Free in by Robbo. Drops. Jota. Now, where's our handball? Huh? Where's our fucking handball? We're appealing for a handball now. Let's see if we get one. De Bruyne hears, or clears, excuse me. Of course we won't get a penalty for a handball here. Of course we won't. Oh yeah, of course it's different, isn't it, when it's you, Cancelo? When it's us, robbery. When it's us, penalties galore. Oh, where's our penno? Hit him in the same fucking place. Where's our penno? I want the penno for this, please, Mr. Pawson. Hit him in the exact same place. Penalty, please, Mr. Pawson. Oh no, we're back underway. Of course we don't get a penalty. Heaven forbid the same fucking rules applied. No, of course not. Ball over the top now, looking for Sadio Mane. Oh no, no penalty for us. The rules don't apply to us. We get different rules to work with. Salah now. City do well and defend that. I'm fucking sick of this VAR nonsense. Honestly, no consistency whatsoever. Hendo. Ball back to Matip. Sterling intercepts. He tries to counter attack. Gini steps across, wins the ball back. Well done, Gini. Trent. Shaqiri now. What's gone on here? Sterling's getting a yellow card. I can only assume that's for being a dickhead. Fuck, I have so many messages on my phone. Right, Connor, little message here. How do you pin that subscribe to the channel to the top of the chat, Connor? Can you let me know that? I have a question from somebody that wants to know that. Trent's down now, holding his right ankle. So we've got to stop and play. Crosby, if you're watching, message me with that information, will you? Harsh on Sterling. Yeah. Why the hate? I don't have any hate towards him. I just said he picked up a yellow card. No hate for me. Apologies for looking down. I'm just messaging away here trying to help out somebody. There's no goal, mate. The ball's not even in play, you clown. Milner's getting warmed up. Looks like Trent's not going to be able to finish the game. The last thing we need now is another fucking injury to a defender. Kloppo's looking on, obviously. 28 minutes to go. The last thing we need is Trent to go off. Keeping an eye on this to see what happens. Sorry, believe it or not, I'm actually messaging with Goldbridge there. Milner's come on to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, ladies and gentlemen. Still, this VAR stuff is just ridiculous, though. In all honesty, it really is. Ball goes out now. It'll be a Manchester City throw-in. Ladies and gentlemen, again, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. As you can see, we've hit 57k. We're on the road to 100k, but we need your support to get there. There's 2,700 people live now in the chat. If you haven't already subscribed and you're enjoying it, please do so. Right, ladies and gents, I don't know about you, but my heart's going 100 miles an hour here. Again, just to confirm, James Milner has come on to replace Trent. Free kick to Liverpool now inside the Manchester City half. How are we all feeling out there? Squeaky bum time, yeah? I'm very well, thank you, Josh Butler. Thank you for asking, mate. I hope you are as well. Right, Milner's going to whip this free kick in. Robbo's coming across as well. Manchester City holding a defensive line about 5 yards ahead of their 18-yard box. Milner delivers it in. Again, players going down in the box. I can't see what happened other than it coming together there. But anyway, Manchester City have it with Kyle Walker on the counter. Walker still in possession. Sadio comes back. He challenges. Referee says it's a free kick to Manchester City. Inside the Liverpool half, right hand side. I've no idea what happened there from that free kick. It just looked like it coming together, but it looks like nothing's been checked or anything. We're back underway, so we move on. 25 to go. A few people feeling nervous. I hear you. I feel you. Ball across now with Laporte. Laporte flicks it out left hand side looking for João Cancelo. Good defending there from James Milner. Comes across and puts it out. It'll be a Manchester City throw-in. Come on, the Reds. Playing 12 men again with the VAR nonsense. 2 incidents in the game. Almost identical handballs. The only difference I can think of is one of them travelled a couple of yards further. Other than that, identical. One given, one not even fucking looked at by the referee. That's the level of hypocrisy we get with VAR nonsense. Throw into the Reds now, left hand side. Trent got injured by Sterling. I didn't see what happened, but Sterling picked up a yellow card for it. But Trent's gone off. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. We can't afford more defensive injuries. Although we do have Fabinho coming back after the international break. Hendo's giving chase here. Ball's back with Ederson. Come on, the Reds. 25 to go. Come on. Guardiola, I think, yet to look to his bench, if my memory's correct. Laporte. Again, ball rolled across. Come on, lads. Gomez does well, comes across. The linesman had a guess at whose throw-in that was because he hadn't got a clue. You can see it written all over his face. He gives it to us anyway. But that was guesswork from the linesman. Did Silva come on? Thank you. Sorry, I didn't notice that. Apologies. I was probably reading comments. But yeah, Bernardo Silva's on. My apologies and thank you for that, folks. Ball back with Ederson. Look, I see a lot of opposition fans getting their comments booted out, and I'm seeing why, and they deserve to be booted out. If you're an opposition fan, you are very welcome to be in our chat. All that we ask is that you show the other people in the chat respect, and you'll get that respect right back. But if you're somebody who comes in to troll or put in shitty comments, your ass is getting kicked out straight away, because we couldn't be bothered dealing with you. We don't want you in our chat. I'd rather have less subscribers and more people that are good human beings than a whole bunch of dickheads. Ball out looking for Sterling. Milner gets there. Shaqiri drops back in now. He's under pressure. Free kick to Liverpool. We work hard to keep our chat fun, friendly, and, you know, so people come back and interact with each other. We've got younger people, older people, people from every religion, race, and every part of the world, and we welcome them and we love them and we want them in our chat. What we don't want is horrible, angry little shits that have nothing better to do than come in and spout their drivel. We don't want you. Just piss off, to be honest. Alisson. He launches the ball long. It's one in the air. Jesus comes deep, wins the second ball. Bernardo Silva now.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
My phone thinks I'm talking to it. There you go. Matip. Ball across to James Milner. Milner now, under pressure. He goes backwards. LGT, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend, the newest member to the family. If you're looking for the link to our Discord group, buddy, please check the community tab. It is only available to members, so you will see it there. And again, I hope you enjoy the emojis. Salah now, right hand side near the corner flag. Cancelo does well, steps across and puts it out. Salah's now gone down. Oh, no, not Mo. No, he's giving a thumbs up to the bench. It's alright. He's giving a thumbs up. I think he just got one in there. Corner in, headed away. Henderson. Robbo changes direction, goes back. De Bruyne heads it away. Gabriel Jesus hooks it long. Jota now. Robbo's there with him. Ball into the box again. It's cleared by City. It's up in the air. Gini does really well. Robbo back to Gini Wijnaldum. Henderson. Ball across to Joel Matip. 20 minutes to go. LFC is getting payback. It's 1-1, you absolute clown. And Manchester City are at home. Another person who knows fuck all about the sport. Shh. The big people are talking. Matip. Ball out left hand side to Genie. Gomez. Matip. How beautiful is it, by the way, Reds, that we are so deep inside all of these little clowns' heads. It's magnificent. All they do is talk about Liverpool, obsess about Liverpool. It's so beautiful to see. Congrats on 57k. Thank you, Josh. You're an absolute gent. Love you, Craig. Don't go to Sky Sports. I can promise you there is no number, no amount of money that they could throw at me to make me go and work for Sky. Never. Won't happen. No interest. I could live in Doha and work for beIN Sports now. You know, I could take over from Richard Keys and Andy Gray, do the job properly. But look, you know my dream, folks. My dream's to run this from Florida. Here we go. Walker's turning on the afterburners now down the right hand side. Ball back inside though. We've won it back. He is quick when he gets up ahead of steam, isn't he, Kyle Walker? Shaqiri, nice ball through the centre now. Mane plays it out right hand side. Here comes James Milner down the right. He's got people at the far post. Decides to cut back in. Give it to Shaqiri. Shaqiri now. Tries a little run. Gets a lucky ricochet. Salah miscontrols it. Liverpool have won it back again though. Hendo whips the ball deep to the back post. Walker heads it behind. That will be... No, he gets there. He gets there before it goes out. And he hooks it away. Gomez, mate, why didn't you bring that down on your chest instead of heading it out for a City throw-in? There was nobody within 10 yards of you. How are we playing so far? It's more competitive in the second half, mate. I would say the first half we were the better side, to be quite frank. City did miss a penalty as well. We did get a penalty for pretty much the exact same thing in the second half. But hey, that's life. 18 minutes to go. It's anyone's game. Walker with the throw in here for City. Walker, Jesus, little 1-2. Ball into midfield now to Gundogan. But Shaqiri nicks in to win it for the Reds. Shaqiri just about got away with that. Pressure on Matip now. He goes back to Alisson. Take no chances, Alisson. Outside of the right boot. Goes out for a throw in. But look, at least he took no chances. Throw into Manchester City. Hope you get your dream, bro, in Florida. Thank you, Jack. I mean, it's a long way away, mate. There's a lot of stuff to get through. I need a real job. But yeah, look, hopefully. It's the dream. But you're allowed to dream. Well, what's life if you can't dream? Do you know what I mean? Ball out left side now with Raheem Sterling. Like everyone, I just want to make our families' lives better. City do well. Little 1-2 now. Cancelo still has it. Milner. Don't be diving in the penalty area, James. Ball back to De Bruyne now. He tries a shot. It's blocked. Comes back to Cancelo. He goes out to Raheem Sterling. Milner comes in, wins that off Sterling. Why is he on the ground? Get up, you absolute cheating scumbag. The state of that from Sterling, honestly. Is there any time he won't just accept that he's lost the challenge? No. City have won it back now in midfield. Ball breaks through to Sterling. Left hand side of the penalty area. De Bruyne is there with him for support. Sterling tries to roll it through. Milner gets the block. Still Raheem Sterling. Ball through again. Ricochets. Robbo gets there. Sadio now for the Reds. Again tries to play it into space. But now City have it back and the pressure's coming on from them. They move it out right hand side now. Bernardo Silva. Sadio Mane comes across to help out Robbo. Back to Kyle Walker. City pressing now. Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne on this left hand side. Goes around Milner. Whips in an early cross. It's overhit. Goes behind. It'll be a goal kick to the Reds. Just over 15 minutes to go. How are we all feeling out there? What are we thinking? How's this going to end? It's been a gripping game. It has, Lucas. It's a very good comment. I mean, it's lived up to what we'd hoped. Some of the VAR stuff aside, I mean, it's been two good teams going at it. Matip, he rolls it back across to Gomez. Robertson. Robbo up the line. Sadio spins inside. Looks for support. Loses the ball, but it's back with Joe Gomez. Alisson again puts his foot through it, launches it towards Sadio. A few ricochets there in midfield. Referee brings it back for a Liverpool free kick. He tried to play advantage. A couple of people thinking 3-1, 2-1. John, no, I thought that was John. Is it John? Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought John said his blood pressure was through the roof. But he was just telling someone this isn't a date inside. Gomez. Matip. Been a good performance for Matip this to come back into the squad after so long out. Again, he wins an aerial duel. Referee changes his mind, gives a free kick to Liverpool. This is nerve-wracking, folks. I'm not going to lie to you. Again, please do keep hitting the subscribe button and drop a like on the video. If you want to become a member to join Anfield Agenda FC, hit the join button. It's $4.99 a month. Gomez. Nearly 2,900 people live in the chat now. Thank you for being with us. Henderson. Matip. Little ball inside. Jota. Genie brings it out left hand side. Andy Robertson now. He goes back. Gomez. Gomez tries to fire a ball out to Sadio Mane. Bernardo Silva has it for City now. Into De Bruyne. Jesus. Good footwork from him. Gets away from a couple of challenges. Manchester City have men on the left. João Cancelo. Gundogan. City go back. Laporte rolls the ball across. Bernardo Silva now. Tries a little ball inside. Takes a ricochet. It'll be a Manchester City corner on our left hand side. Clock ticks towards 77 minutes. Exactly, Scott. Love that comment. He said, 2 great teams going at it. This is what we live for. Exactly, man. If you're a fan of football, you got to be a fan of these types of games. Well played. Allez, allez, allez from Lucas as well. Look, corner to defend here for the Reds. De Bruyne over it. He whips the ball in. Alisson calls. City appealing for a handball again. How many penalties want in the game, lads? Ball launched towards Sadio. A break. Sterling has it now. Laporte out to Raheem Sterling. Back inside. Gundogan. He switches it across looking for Bernardo Silva, who's in space on that right hand side. Bernardo Silva fires the ball across to Raheem Sterling. Still Sterling. Liverpool have with Shaqiri now. He rolls it through to Salah, who's thrown to the ground. That should be a free kick to the Reds. Yellow card shown by Craig Pawson. Stopping a counter-attack there from the Reds, obviously. Laporte, who goes into the book. Fabinho, for those asking, will be back after the international break, so this should be the last game he misses. The big worry, I suppose, is about Trent now. Milner, he has the ball for the Reds on the right-hand side. He goes back to Matip. Matip rolls it across to Joe Gomez. Robbo. Up the line to Sadio. Sadio gets fouled. Free kick to the Reds again. Game starting to be a little bit stop-start now as we head towards the last 10 minutes. This is what we live for, though, isn't it? Honestly, this is it. It's times like these, games like these, the nervousness, it's beautiful. It's what the game should be about. Ball back to Gomez. Gomez rolls it across to Matip. Alisson. Gomez, come on the Reds. Genie. Get patient stuff from Liverpool. This point, nobody wants to make a mistake. Last 10 minutes. Squeaky bum time. Shaqiri now. He took a little bit too much out of it. Jota tries to win it back, but Raheem Sterling was fouled. It's a free kick to Manchester City deep inside their own half. What's my favourite Liverpool game I went to? Istanbul. But, 4-0 drubbing of Everton at Anfield was great as well. I've seen Suarez score those goals against Norwich. That was class. 10 minutes to go. Thailand's in the house as well. Jerry's Thai Tour. How are you, mate? Welcome. Oh, the nerves, folks. The nerves. Breathe, Craig. Breathe. Laporte. Ball across again. Jota comes across to press. City work it out to Bernardo Silva. To Kevin De Bruyne now. He tries a cross. Ball ricochets back. Robbo does so well. Carries it out for Liverpool. Go on, Robbo. Go on, son. Get your head up. Where are the runners? Switches it across right hand side to James Milner. Milner now goes running down that right hand side. Looking for support. He finds it in Captain Jordan Henderson. Back to James Milner. Outside of the foot to Shaqiri. He tries to lay it off to Hendo, but we give it straight to Manchester City. Matip steps in and wins it, but the ball only goes as far as Ike Gundogan, who goes back to his keeper. Ederson now out right hand side to Kyle Walker. Rodri. 9 minutes to go with the Etihad. Still, Man City just playing the ball across their back line, looking to draw Liverpool on. Laporte now. Ball being knocked around at the back. It goes all the way back to Ederson. You can see nobody wants to fuck up here. No one wants to make a mistake. Over 3,000 people live in the chat now. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. I hope you're enjoying the stream. De Bruyne, a little flick in behind looking for Sterling. Matip does so well to win that. Hendo picks up the second ball now. Hendo, ball into Sadio. There's men everywhere. Sadio does so well to keep his foot and tries a little back heel in. Salah tries to get on the end of it. Cancelo defends that so well from the ground. He's on the ground and he's spinning around. He does really well there. 1, not to give away a penalty, and 2, to win the ball. Good defending from João Cancelo, unfortunately. Ball switched across now by City to this left-hand side. Alisson comes and claims. Well done, Joe Matip, to leave it from Sterling. They tried to pick out Sterling, but Matip defended it well. Hendo. James Milner now. Milner tries a little ball in behind, asking a lot of Mohamed Salah. Ederson will let that go behind for a goal kick. 8 minutes to go. Less than 8 minutes, excuse me. Almost 7 to go with the Etihad. What have we got? You've got your English exam tomorrow, Prometheus. Best of luck to you, buddy. I hope it goes well. Gundogan now. 7 minutes to go. Neither side given an inch here. Laporte. Tries the ball in behind over the top. Alisson read that really well because it went in behind James Milner. Alisson tries to pick out Shaqiri, but it's a little bit overhit. It's a Manchester City throw-in. Come on, lads. A big push at the end. Come on. Shaqiri hasn't quite had the impact we'd hoped yet, but, he's got the capability of putting through one amazing ball. Throw-in taken by City. Sterling has it. He gives it to Cancelo. He tries the ball forward. Milner gets there. Thinks about going back to the keeper. Opts against. Plays it out off Kevin De Bruyne. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. 6 minutes plus additional time to go. Go on, James Milner. Come on. Somebody show for him. Show for him. Milner goes up the line with the throw-in. Cancelo flicks it on. Manchester City clear it. Matip heads it back into midfield, but only as far as Bernardo Silva. It's a free kick to Liverpool though, because a Manchester City player was coming back from an offside position. Manchester City about to bring off Phil Foden as they make an attacking change. Ball's back with Alisson to Joel Matip. Milner. Again, back to Alisson. Alisson, he's looking ahead of him, looking for options. Goes out to Gomez on the left-hand side. Gomez rolls it across to Matip. Come on, lads. One moment of magic. Come on. Genie. Under pressure. Ball back across to Gomez. Gomez carries it forward now. Legs are getting tired, lads. Keep your heads. Jota. He's very deep now. Ball through the line for Sadio. Robbo. Robbo has to cut back inside. Andy Robertson now. Takes the safe option. Goes back to Matip. Matip to Milner. Milner turns back in again. Joel Matip. You're looking ahead to see who's making the runs, who's dropping in between the lines. Shaqiri's going side to side. Hendo here. Ball inside to Salah. Salah to Genie. There's space for Jota there. Come on. Turn. Robbo. Ball down the line to Sadio. Sadio turns one way, then the other. The referee's blown up for an offside there, I think. If that's an offside, it's just a shitty, lazy run. It is an offside anyway. Free kick to Manchester City. They take it quickly. They go back to Ederson. 4 minutes left. Minamino's not even on the bench, mate, so he's definitely not warming up. Salah presses. Gundogan has it for City. He spins around. Looks towards Laporte. Again, City have Phil Foden waiting to come on with the next break and play. Gundogan. Walker wins the header. It goes out. It'll be a Liverpool throw, and you'd expect that Manchester City change. No, not yet. Liverpool take the throw in quickly. Gomez. Back to Alisson. Alisson back to Gomez. Back to Alisson. Joel Matip now. Matip points where he wants it to go. I think you can just see everybody doesn't want to be that lad that makes the stray pass. Genie gets lucky there in midfield. Ball ricochets. Now City have it. That's exactly what we didn't want to happen. Exactly what happened there with Genie. City work at right hand side now. Bernardo Silva. Silva spins one way then the other. Pulls the ball back to Jesus. It's switched across to Cancelo. Sterling's there with him. Raheem Sterling now. Edge of the penalty area. Sterling. Ball inside. It's well headed away by Gomez. Genie heads it down but straight to a City player. Joe Gomez wins the second ball. It's up in the air. City fire it out right hand side. Robbo does so well there. Bernardo Silva moaning, but it's a free kick to Liverpool because Robbo was fouled. I need to move. My ass is dead. 2 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to go plus additional time. It is 1-1 at the Etihad. Robbo's limping a bit because he was thrown into the I suppose it's called AstroTurf, isn't it? That's at the side there. He's alright by the looks of it. WFM, everybody. If you believe in this group, put WFM in the chat. Whether it's the emoji or just the letters. If you believe in these Reds, WFM all over the shop, folks. Let's spam that screen. Jota, he knocks it down to Sadio. Sadio runs down. Left hand side. He's on his own. He goes down looking for a cheap free kick. Referee says no, throw into Manchester City. WFMs, love it. Ball back with Ederson now. Final minute of normal time. Come on, lads. Come on. Laporte. Cancelo. Back with Ederson. All eyes will go to the fourth official very soon to see what we have in additional time. City switch the ball out left hand side. Cancelo does well, but Milner knocks it back forward. Press comes on from Salah. It's hooked into midfield. Liverpool get there first. A ricochet. Ball falls to Sadio Mane. Mane does well as usual. Great upper body strength. Still Sadio. He's brought down. Referee gives it free to City. I give up. Fuck off, Pawson, you absolute clown. City take it quickly and look to go on the attack down this right hand side. Ball down the line. Jesus. Gini Wijnaldum comes across. Sterling now. Back with Bernardo Silva. 90 minutes are up. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva now. He switches it back to Laporte. Laporte goes back. Pressure comes on from Salah. 4 minutes of additional time, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Walker. City just looking to carve one opportunity here. Moving Liverpool around. Liverpool trying to keep shape. Again, you don't want to overcommit with the press either. Walker just cleaned Jota out of it. Pawson, you're a joke, mate. A joke. Rodri. Bernardo Silva now. City switch the ball across to Cancelo on the left. Ball back inside. Gundogan. He tries a little chip over the top. Alisson comes. Safe hands. Good goalkeeping. Take your time, Ali. Time. Good, calm, composed goalkeeping. We've had one of the additional 4 minutes. Alisson with the ball in his hands. Launches it long down the pitch, left hand side. Sadio, wonderful control. Where's the support? Sadio tries a ball in behind, but it's too close to the keeper. We're not getting enough men forward. I understand it's right at the end of the game, but if you have any thoughts of winning this, you need to start committing when you have the ball in attack. Hendo. Pressure comes on from him. Again, he tells everyone to hold shape. I don't like this sitting back allowing City to have more of the ball stuff. Ball cleared long. Alisson's out, heading the ball about 15 yards outside his 18-yard box. Hendo's tracking back now. He gives it to Alisson. Alisson launches it long. Great defending by Ali there. Salah. He's being backed into. Referee gives what? Offside again. Fuck's sake. We're inside the final 2 minutes of additional time here at the Etihad. Walker. He switches it back across to Laporte. Sterling. Gundogan. Pressure comes on from Jota. Fuck off! Jota won the ball, you blind prick! This is ridiculous! Can anybody in the Premier League officiate? Walker now tries a through ball. Gini gets there. Walker cleans him out of it. Any chance of a free here, Pawson, you absolute clown? We won the ball fairly in midfield. Jota gets the ball. City player falls to the ground. Referee gives them a free. Stops our counter attack. Then Walker absolutely cleans one of our players out of it again and gets a yellow. Pawson's a joke. Inside the final minute now of additional time. Alisson's over the free kick. It's deep inside their own half. City are already holding a high line. Halfway between the halfway line and their 18-yard box, believe it or not. 30 seconds left. Ball's launched forward. There's nobody in a red shirt there. Walker heads it back forward. Ball's flicked on. Hendo launches it forward. City players clash into each other. Salah now. He's fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. Last chance to put a delivery into the box. Come on, lads. Come on! Here we go. Last chance saloon. Do you know what? Hand on heart, he got the ball. I'm going to call that as I saw it. I think Ruben Dias got the ball there. I'm going to be honest, like I always am. If I'm a City fan right now, I'm pretty pissed off about that. But you know what? Pawson did the same thing to us a couple of minutes ago on the halfway line. This is what I'm talking about. The level of officiating is just nonsense. Henderson, Shaqiri both over this. We've passed the 4 minutes of additional time. It's time to make it shit or get off the pot, lads. Shaqiri, little flick to the invisible man. The ball breaks. The referee puts the whistle to his lips. It's ended 1-1 at the Etihad. Kloppo's unhappy with his own players about the free kick. Little embrace with Pep Guardiola. Ladies and gentlemen, it's ended 1-1. Just as I predicted in my preview. If you watch the preview, you'll see I think I'm on a roll this season with previews now. It's finished Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1 at the Etihad. Probably a fair result for a good game of football. I hope you can join us for the post-match show where we'll talk about everything in more detail. Please do drop a like on the stream. Thank you so much for being with us, folks. Wherever you've been with us from, thank you. Love you. Lots of love. Stay safe. Be well. Post-match show in 10 minutes. I'll see you there. Up the Reds. Lots of love.